Hiya. Cheers. You'll get your hair done. And I'll trim your nails. Don't suppose I'll do it as well as Kerry, but I'll have a go. Don't know how they're going to cope in the salon. You in here, Di gone. Do you think Julie will manage on her own?
I just want to get home. I'll be here till Christmas waiting for an ambulance.
That chopper didn't just take out the garage, it took out my car as well. Got no transport and I've got things to do. Bit of a business idea that... Mind you, maybe I could... Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, 2. No, I'll tell you what, make that 3. 3 birds, 1 car. All right, love, listen, you take it easy. I'll be as quick as I can.
Do you know what? This place is useless.
It's not 9 o'clock yet.
Well, it's supposed to be a 24/7 setup. They haven't even got an answering machine.
Right, children, you hungry?
We're never going to get that bootmark out of this carpet from that copy.
Look, forget an agency, all right? Lads can cover the bar while Bev's recuperating.
Yeah, well, that's just stupid, isn't it? Christmas is on top of you as well. How are you going to cope without him?
I can manage, all right? Morning, Ron.
What's that Marty Murray up to with a fire in his garden, stinking the place out?
I don't know.
All right, love, I need a favour.
Oh, you don't say.
Look, it's just that Bev's been discharged from hospital this morning and there's no ambulance to bring her home, well, not for hours.
Dad,
you know.
I can't do it. I'm up to here.
No, I thought if you lent me your car, then I could go and get her.
Oh, yeah, go on then, help yourself. Look, that washer bottle needs filling, so...
Check the petrol, that'll be empty too.
Yes, I seem to recall having to get a taxi home from prison.
Have you had the all clear for driving from your consultant yet?
Weeks ago. Listen, what do you think? I'm claiming on my old Capri, you know, for getting torched.
Oh, I'm just wasting my time with this.
Listen, there's one other thing now. Can I hold on to it for a bit longer? It's just that I've got a bit of running around to do.
What are you up to?
Let's just say it's a surprise.
Right. I'm going to get ready. See you after.
Ta-ra. Thanks, love.
What are you doing?
I was burning all the stuff that I was wearing, you know, when I went the...
Well, get in before anyone sees you. You should have done it somewhere else.
How about that then, mate? Big enough for you?
Great. What do you think you're doing bringing that round?
It's Christmas. Oh, cheers.
My mum's upstairs, refusing to get out of bed. Worried sick about my dad.
What's all this?
What a time to bring round a tree.
Look, I know it's hard on everyone, but we need a bit of normality around here. Do you know what he said to me the other day? He said he doesn't think Father Christmas will come because, well, Grandad's not here and his Nana's ill. I just want to have a normal Christmas, whatever's going on.
Yeah. Thanks.
So, how's your mum, really?
She's not sleeping, she's not eating.
I don't suppose Alan's... Are you working?
Yeah.
Well, I can take him off your hands for a while because I'm a bit slack.
Oh, thanks, but Kirsty'll have him.
I'm going to Lizzie's.
It's no problem, honest.
Okay. Back by tea time.
Yeah, sure.
I'll just get his coat. And why aren't you in school?
Mrs. promised I could take time off if I wanted.
You're really abusing her trust. Joe, you wouldn't do that if Dad...
Doesn't going to school help take your mind off?
I can't concentrate when I'm thinking about my dad.
That's just an excuse, like being drunk.
You don't know what it's like, do you? Kids don't even know coming up to you. What was he like? How many guns did he have?
Well, if you're not going to go to school, you can help decorate the tree for when Luke gets home, yeah?
Come on, can't you do it?
Go to school or decorate the tree. Make your choice. Like Sean says, we need some normality around here.
Kate, are you all right?
Oh, leave me alone.
You can get something for morning sickness, you know.
I feel crap.
Well, you don't have to put yourself through all this. You could get rid.
How many times? I'm keeping it.
Well, you're going to have to get practical then. What I said about Nick Howard.
Just forget about him.
Oh, get real, will you? You don't earn a fortune. And being a mum is a 24-hour-a-day job. It's not as if you've got a mum on the doorstep, is it?
No.
Look, I think you should get back with him. I mean, even if the baby isn't his, he wouldn't know. And he owns his own company.
It's his dad's company, not his.
Yeah, well, how long will he last? He's got a dodgy hip or something, hasn't he?
I don't believe you.
Look, you would have the security and the money that you would need if you do have this kid.
What do you think I am?
It's survival.
No, it's cruel and it's dishonest, so no way.
I don't think you know what you're letting yourself in for. Look, when I broke up with Owen, I was just like you. Me and Louise, we were going to take on the world. But it's hard, Kate. It's really hard. I mean, it wasn't long before I wished I was back married again. We needed money and security. It's why I stayed with Richard so long. And it's why I went ahead with that Jerry Hall and Mick Jagger non-wedding ceremony. Because me and Lou, we needed security.
But I won't. I don't need big cars and houses and all the rest of it like you did. You know, me and this baby will manage. I love the baby and it'll love me unconditionally. That's what I want.
Yeah, but it'd be easier with Nick. And at least you really like the guy.
I'm not pulling any stunts like that. I don't need Nick or anyone else. And I don't need you interfering in my life.
Yeah, well, it's very nice of you to offer, love, but I'm sure that even our Michael can manage the laundry on his own.
I need to keep my brain occupied.
Oh, well, please yourself, but you're more than welcome to leave it for a day or two. Anyway, I've got a new business in the offing.
Really?
Yeah, it might suit you a bit better than all. In the long run, of course, because at the moment it's only... It's the funeral tomorrow, isn't it? I'm sorry, love. Look, why don't you go indoors and have a cup of tea, watch a bit of telly?
Bev will be back soon. Should we go and put her Christmas decorations up for her? Yeah. Hey, you haven't put yours up yet?
Oh, what time have I had to do that, eh?
Oh, when I get back from Bev's, we can put yours up for you if you want.
No, I like to do that with the children.
Well, you sure? Because I know you're busy as well.
No, don't worry about it. Oh, and talking of being busy...
Oh, yeah. There you go, Reach. After what happened with them nutters and I couldn't get in touch.
For me?
Yeah, it's a pay-as-you-go, so just give us a shout when you need a top-up.
My own mobile. You'll be getting me a company car, Nick. Hey, Bev, you see what I've got? Get it connected up and then ring your daddy.
Oh, no, it's not a perk. It's purely a...
Yeah, it's just a small jet washer, you know. Actually, I saw this when I was in, Any news on your dad?
No. Oh, is this it?
Ah, that's it, yeah. Thanks a lot, love. So, you've no idea where he might be?
No.
Marvellous, isn't it? This day and age, we've got mobile phones, computers, and people can still disappear without trace.
I gotta go to work.
Right, you know, I'll bring you back later. Mind you, I don't suppose any rush, is there? You know, with your dad being... I'll bring you back later.
Steve still in bed.
Out at work. For getting the car window fixed.
How did you explain that?
Kids.
Not heard anything from Adele?
No, she's flying round at Laura's till tomorrow and, well, she'll not miss the funeral.
Listen, before Anthony wakes up, we've got to get your story right. You never went anywhere near that pond. Nobody's got to know anything about it apart from us. Not even Steve and Adele.
I lost the keys in that pond. It's a link. We've got to keep it quiet.
I dread talking to Anthony.
But we don't need to tell him. We're the only ones that know that she's there.
He knows.
Oh, that girl terrorised him. She made his life hell. Her brother's beat me after death. As far as I'm concerned, she can carry on rotting. I'm not having this ruining his life. I told you what he said. He's got this thing in his head that she went to London. So I'm going to tell him that I searched the pond, but I didn't find anything.
But...
What? What else am I supposed to do, eh? Go on, tell me what.
Do you think it'll work?
It's been there for months. I only found it because I was told where it was. There's nothing else to do. I'm not having anyone in this family going down for life.
Better wait for the ambulance to take me home. Where have you been all morning?
I told you, I was busy.
Sorry.
Do you really think this is going to work?
What else can we do?
But for how long?
For as long as we have to. Forever. Don't suppose this is what you had in mind, eh?
Today on a body found in a Merseyside pond. The body, believed to be a young woman, was discovered by a man walking his dog in Woodland near the Manor Park district of Liverpool. The spokesman said the police were keeping an open mind at this stage and declined to say if there were any suspicious circumstances.
You told him.
Christmas shopping now.
You told him. You must have done. You told him.
I didn't. You heard. It was a man walking his dog found her.
They're gonna come for me now. They're gonna send me away. What am I gonna do?
You're gonna do nothing. Look, we deny everything. We don't know the pond. We've never been there.
Why did I kill her, Dad? God's gonna punish me now and I'm gonna go to hell.
Don't talk like that. You just gotta keep on denying everything. I must have disturbed her. I must have done. God, why did I go there?
What? Where did you go?
Your dad was just trying to check to make sure that she was still there.
You went to the pond?
Sorry.
You saw her?
Yes.
They're gonna cuff me now because of you. Why didn't you believe me?
We did, but...
We had to be sure. We had to be sure you weren't just protecting me like you did last time with the letter.
I want you to take me away, somewhere where you can't get me. All of us.
Nobody saw you that day. There's nothing to connect you. And I'll have to just keep on denying it like I did last time.
What have I done?
Hey, babe. Got this article about water features. It's about this woman in Cheshire and whole gardens filled with ponds and streams and stuff. Hey, do you remember the time we tried to turn Jimmy's old bath into a pond? It was a laugh, wasn't it? Till he blacked us out. The look on your face when he kicked off.
Ow! Slow down, will you? Me back.
Sorry, love.
Oh, I knew I should have got a taxi. Oh, I feel like one of the Beverly Flaming Hillbillies.
Is she all right?
Not talking. Just staring at the ceiling. Thought you'd have finished that by now.
I just can't. I can't concentrate.
It's 1:45. Going to Lizzie's.
Oh, Kirst, what do you think happened to my dad? Do you think that's everyone took him?
Don't go there, eh?
You know what he was like when he was here? The gun, the drugs. He's mad.
Ali, I want to forget about what happened to you.
But you said nothing happened.
And nothing would have happened if you'd have pulled the trigger because he wouldn't have...
How is he?
Seems all right. He's cried himself to sleep. He's exhausted.
An hour he cried. What am I gonna do?
You're gonna stay calm.
How long is it gonna take that Sergeant Casey to put 2 and 2 together? What about DNA tests and all that? The minute he knows who she is, he's gonna be knocking on that door.
There's nothing to connect Anthony with that pond. He's just gonna have to deny it. And you've got to stay calm. Do some tea.
Come on in.
I've come to check on the funeral arrangements.
Christy and Steve have sorted it all out.
How are you?
And you're too busy to make the arrangements yourself, are you? I wonder why.
I'm here to...
Where's Anthony? You've never sent him to school.
He's asleep.
What?
He's exhausted and upset.
I want to see him.
You heard? He's asleep.
He can come and stay at my place until tomorrow.
He's trying here with us.
Are you ready? Yeah. There you go. Think your mum will like that? Yeah. Mum!
Oh, come here. Might have a broken back, but I'm not made of glass. Mwah. Oh, it's lovely being home.
Look what we done for you.
Oh, that's fab. Do you fancy a cup of tea, Ron?
Oh, yeah, don't mind.
I'll put kettle on. I'll make it. Do you want a sandwich, Mum?
And are you going to make it, are you?
Rachel said you needed looking after.
And are you going to do that, are you?
Yeah.
How's he been?
Do you want one, Grandad?
Yeah, don't mind, yeah. Thanks a lot, son.
You come and talk to me, Mum.
Of course I will. Come on.
So, you finally stepped foot out the house then? Oh, don't you start. You're as bad as me dad. Oh, I'm sorry.
Any news?
Has your dad been asking you to get out of the house then?
No. That form for compensation, have you filled it in?
Whenever I had a chance to do that?
Will you, though?
No. As far as I'm concerned, it's forgotten.
How the other half live, eh? Either of you two ladies and Elijah looking for work?
No, why?
Well, Jackie's looking for extra staff. Do you fancy it?
I get you out of the house a bit more.
Well, how about you?
I don't think so.
Not exactly flush, you know.
Sorry, not interested.
Well, how about you, Lizzie?
Your dad keeps moaning about me not working.
Hey, well, there's your chance. I'll tell Jackie later, yeah?
From Jessie and Ray. In Spain now, I heard.
She's got a lot of cards.
It's amazing. She must have known a lot of people through work. It's so unfair. Why did they have to come here, eh? Why did it have to happen to Diane? They're even saying that fella across the road was taken by that head-case druggie. One madman with a gun. Why should we all suffer because of him? He's ruined people's lives and they haven't even got him.
Maybe I should go.
No.
I only came to see if the kids were all right. Look how much trouble I've caused.
Adele will come round.
Oh, will she? And what about Bridget? I could understand how she feels me being here.
I want you to stay. It's hard, Anthony. Look, he's just lost the only mother he knew. He needs a mother.
But what if it's just confusing in me being here?
No, look. What if they pin this on me?
Don't think the worst.
They've had me in that police station 3 times. Now they've got a body. They're going to move heaven and earth to try and get me for it. I know they will. Now, what happens to our Anthony if I go down?
Well, he's got me. For what you say I am.
Do you mean that?
All right, Dad.
Oh, all right, love.
Where's my car?
It's round the back. I couldn't get a space out here.
Well, I'd sooner you left it on the close.
Yeah, I will, but, well, I need it for a little bit longer if you don't mind.
Yeah, fine. So did you get Bev? Is she all right?
Well, she's glad to be back home, but you won't see her in work this side of Christmas.
Oh, Dad, don't even mention Christmas. It's going to be a nightmare.
Oh, get away. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be nice sitting around that big table round of yours with all my family, all my grandkids.
Well, the thing is, well, me and Max were thinking of having a quieter dinner this year, you know, just us and the kids.
What sort of way is that to have Christmas dinner? And you've got a short memory, haven't you? I was in prison last Christmas, remember? I'm not missing out on my family again, Jack.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, we'll make up for last year. Ta-da.
All right, see you after.
Hi, darling.
Oh, yeah.
What did he want?
Nothing, he's just brought Bev back home.
Has he brought your car back yet?
Yeah?
No, it's just that I saw him sniffing around Ray Hilton's caravan this morning. What's he up to?
Well, you know what, I've got no idea. And I don't really care. We've got other things to do other than worrying about me dad.
Oh, yeah. Have you found a replacement manager yet?
What do you think? I haven't even got the staff to cover over Christmas.
What about that offer of counselling? I haven't read the stuff. What does it say?
About trauma. Coping with a situation where you're under someone else's will. The control. Not knowing what they could do to you.
Can we talk about something else, please?
It's hard to think about anything else.
Yeah? Try having your dad disappear.
Round there, neither of them are working.
Oh, right. Come on in, let's go back to ours.
Aye, girls, listen, I'm sorry to butt in, but your Ruth was just saying that you two aren't working, and I'm looking for more staff, you know, over Christmas.
Not for me, thanks.
Why not? I'll guarantee you you'll meet loads of fellas.
Not at the moment. Lizzie's got bar experience.
I haven't done it for ages. Yeah, but you'll pick it up again in about 5 minutes, won't you?
It's one way of showing your dad you can support yourself.
It's only a little bit over the minimum, but it's double time on Christmas and New Year's Eve.
Hey, might do you some good, and it'll get you some money.
Yeah, okay.
Well, can you start on the 14th? It's a Saturday.
Yeah, I'll see you then.
Oh, that's great. I tell you what, you've made my day. Thanks.
There you go. That'll take your mind off things. Come on then, let's go back to mine. See how my mum is, eh?
Look, I don't want to go back there.
Oh, come on, Liz.
No.
Lizzie, I have to live there. My dad's gone missing and my mum is out of her mind with worry, but I'm still trying to put it behind me.
I can't.
Why don't you go and watch telly, love?
I want to be with you.
Oh, yeah, of course you do. Rach?
Yeah?
Couldn't do us a favour, could you? Could you bring us me magazine? It's in that carrier bag I brought home.
You won't be able to go to work for a long time, will you?
No, I don't know for a while.
Is this the one?
Yeah.
I saw Lance before. He says he'll nip round tonight.
Oh, right.
He's busy raising money for the police helicopter pilots.
That was lucky, wasn't it?
Yeah. He'll probably want a donation for the memorial that he's having built on the parade.
Oh, that's nice.
So, how are you feeling?
It hurts a bit. Who knows when I'm going to be back in work?
Don't worry about that.
I'm worried about looking after a certain person. Hey, it was a good decision letting you and Mike move in, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Rach, come do us a favour, could you? Will you get us me painkillers? I've left them in my bag.
Yeah.
Did you really mean what you said?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said it.
Did you mean it? About me pulling the trigger? You said nothing would have happened if I had done.
I was stupid. I'm sorry, okay?
You say it's my fault he took me dad. He's calling me a coward.
Ali, I'm not calling you anything of the sort.
That's what it sounds like. What did happen in there? What could I have done if I had shot him?
It was all frightening, the whole thing. You know that.
But if I'd have pulled the trigger, nothing.
Don't. Ali, you mustn't.
What mission pierced?
I know.
Anything?
I can't see. It's the final edition, but there doesn't seem to be any more than there was on the radio. I keep thinking about them car keys. I mean, if they find them, I've had it. Why the hell did I go there, eh?
You've got to try and stay calm.
Do you know, I've got my wife's funeral tomorrow. I don't even want to go. Just like Aunt Auntie said, I want to run away. I want the three of us to just take off and hide. Oh, God, I don't think I can get through tomorrow.
Stop it!
And then we've got the post-mortem now. I know Aunt Auntie said that it was an accident, but what if it wasn't? What if when they find that it was, well, like she was strangled or he's caved her head in?
You didn't!
But we don't know! You know that he hit her that time with an iron bar. I've told you how violent he can be. Well, it's possible. It is just possible that our 12-year-old son is a murderer. But they won't be coming looking for him. They'll be coming looking for me.
So, let's go to the phones without further ado, and we should have Mark.
Anything on the radio? It could be ages before they find out who it is. You gonna be all right?
Aren't you coming with us?
You wouldn't be right.
But will you be here when we come back?
I promise you I will. You mustn't worry. Everything's gonna be all right, as long as we all forget what happened.
All right.
Yeah, the cars will be here at 1:45. Thought Leanne would be here by now. Hope she's not late.
Have you heard from Del?
Wait, where is she?
I just did one because my mum was here.
She's at her mate Laura's.
It's not just about you. She feels guilty about Diane.
I'll put the kettle on, eh?
Will do. What are you doing here, again?
Look, we've got things to talk about.
I'm busy.
Looks like it.
Look, I don't want any trouble.
And why do you always think I'm going to cause trouble?
Because you usually are.
I just want to talk about yesterday. Your Kirsty kicked off on me, and I only brought the tree.
Yeah, but what do you expect? She's not herself.
Yeah, I realised that, but it was what you said. You backed me up, didn't you? And you said I was right about your mum's place needing some normality.
Well, you're right. And I've told her, I'm not letting this destroy the family.
Yeah, but it's not normal, is it? I mean, it's far from it at the moment, and do you think that's good for Luke?
All right, love.
Do you sell milk?
I certainly do. You want the skimmed, semi-skimmed, or the unhealthy stuff?
Sammy would be great then.
Come along.
When did you start all this?
You're my first customer, actually. I thought with the garage gone that we needed a replacement service. These are the staple things in life. Call it a public service.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Thank you.
How much do I owe you?
£1.
What? Public service? More like extortion.
Typical NHS mentality.
I beg your pardon?
Haven't got a clue about the free market economy. Those windows at your place, still broke, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they'll be fixed by next week.
Yes, but our Jacqueline's windows were done in a day or two. And do you know why? Because she didn't have to pay X number of bureaucrats and pen pushers to order the flaming things. And I suppose those taxpayers are going to have to pocket some stupid price for a few bits of glass. Now that is extortion.
Didn't you just have a heart bypass one?
I did, and if I hadn't gone private, I'd have probably snuffed it. Waiting for your bureaucrats, wondering how they're going to spend all that money that Gordon Brown keeps stuffing up their jumpers.
You didn't go private. It was an emergency. So what happens to going private when you're in a car crash?
Or when some crazy drug dealer decides to shoot a helicopter down over your local petrol station.
Ah, that's different, that.
No, it isn't. That is what the NHS is all about. To act as a safety net for all of us, rich and poor.
Look, I said no, Sean.
Oh, the way your family is at the moment. I mean, Alan's missing. Your mum's anxious and depressed, and Ali and Kirsty.
I'm his mother. He needs to be with me.
Look, I'm trying to help. I mean, whatever's happened between me and you, I'll never forget the way you kept me going when my dad died. And you kept my mum going as well.
I just did what anybody else would have done.
No, you did much more than that.
You'll be seeing him tomorrow.
Why can't I take him back to mine now, then, eh?
Because him staying at yours, it's not practical.
Ruth, I'm not pushing this. There's no ulterior motive. I've noticed a change in him lately. It's like everything that's happened, it's rubbing off on him. What type of Christmas is he going to have? My dad died at Christmas, and I don't know about you, but it's never been the same since for me.
Yeah, my dad's not dead.
But in a way, isn't this worse, not knowing? And I don't want Luke to be wrapped up in it all and get depressed or whatever.
We'll be all right.
Yeah, OK, well, the offer's still there.
Thanks. Do you want another one?
Please.
Sorry, mate. I forgot.
Don't worry about it.
I should be with you.
You're better off down at the Aussie. Or will she wake up?
It's gotta be soon. No, it'll be soon.
Sorry, bud. Hey. We are gonna get that man, can't we? I mean, I've been thinking about it, what he's done. Died dead. Emily like she is. This. And that lot over there. Do you reckon that Toadek took him in his car to get away?
I heard. We'll get him. I don't care how long it takes.
I've never felt like this before, but after what he's done...
Hey. We'll get him. There's got to be over a dozen pubs in Manchester called the Angel. It's going to take a long time to find the right one.
We could let our fingers do the walking.
Or ring them up and ask if they know Moser Brown.
Why not? I want that Terry guy dead.
See it again now.
Dad, what do you think you're playing at?
All right, love. The trading post lives again. Or at least a sort of cross between the old shop and the Moby, eh?
Oh, come on, you can't do this to us.
It's a public service to fill the gap left by the petrol station.
No, it's an eyesore. We own 3 businesses on this parade. What sort of an image does this pile of rubbish give off? I don't want our customers walking past this, Dad. And my own father and all.
Oh, aye. And who's forgotten the roots, then? Doesn't seem that long ago you were telling me how working on the Moby set off your business career.
And what'll Max say? You're right outside his window. Dad, I want my car back and all.
Ah, yeah, well, there's a bit of a problem with that, love. The tow bar thingy on the caravan's stuck and I can't undo it. You're gonna have to get a mechanic on it. Hey, Maxie doesn't own the old street, you know.
Hiya. All right.
You've got up?
Oh, I was bored witless in that bedroom. I tell you, the pain is worth it.
How come you're not at school?
Well, Mike said he'd take him, but he refused to go.
I want to be with you.
But we're going to the park. Why don't you bring your boat and you can play footy with this lot?
No, I don't want to.
Go on.
No.
Yeah, your mum needs a bit of peace and quiet so she can get better.
Tell me about it.
Just want to stay here.
Ta-da now.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
What's it look like?
Robbing poor Debbie Gordon and doing me out of a job.
Hey, I am providing a service until she gets the garage up and running again.
Hey, I nearly died in there. Now you're trying to do me out of me living. Look, Ron, it's just not on.
Oh, yeah, and just what are you going to do about it, eh? I don't suppose you've heard of the free market economy either.
I'm telling you, I'll sort you out. Just you wait.
The insurance company's sorting out the garage, so she doesn't even have that to distract her.
Has she seen a doctor?
You just say carry on as normal. I mean, what's that all about? Normal. When you've lost your husband, your dad. She just lies in bed all day. She's...
This is cosy.
Let's try and keep it civilised, shall we?
You won't get no trouble out of me.
Just called in to say that I can come into town with you later. You asked me to get an afternoon off this week so you could buy a dress for Gloria's wedding.
Oh, right, yeah.
Is she finally getting married then?
Yeah, January the 3rd.
What, after all those years living with Tony? I mean, why bother?
Well, it's amazing, isn't it?
What do you want, Sean?
Dan.
Just a chat about me lad. I was telling Ruth Luke stay with me for a little while would be a good idea.
Oh, and I wonder why. Anything to do with the divorce case coming up?
It's not like that at all.
What are you playing at, Sean? I mean, she doesn't need this, especially after what's happened. Just give her a break, will you?
Look, you've got it wrong, Dambo. Now, that's what I'm talking about, what's happened. And I know it's got an effect on everybody. I just thought Luke stay with me might be a good idea.
Yeah, well, it's not a very good idea, right?
Look, I'm not putting my life on hold while our family verse goes to pieces. I'm not having my lad involved either.
Sean, nothing's going to pieces. Me and Ruth can cope, okay?
Ruth, I'm just getting off, so if you change your mind...
Thanks, Sean. Look, he does care. It was a genuine offer.
It's a mad idea, Ruth. I mean, it's not just the fact that he drinks or is violent, it's his whole lifestyle.
What do you mean?
Well, he's self-employed. Most of his work is in the evening or at weekends, you know, when people are at home.
Well, he always says he can please himself when he works.
Yeah, but that's not true, is it? He needs to put the time in, and who's going to look after little Luke while he's at work?
It was a genuine offer. I know him. He does care.
Are we going shopping or what?
I don't think it's right with Mum the way she is.
We should be all right for an hour or two.
And he's going to pick up Luke after school.
Right, fine. I'll go back to work. Maybe you should have let your husband take him.
The car's are here.
You're going to be all right.
You'll be fine, won't you?
Is it Elliot?
Yeah, no, but there's 5 minutes yet.
Yeah, it's got it fine and all.
Dad.
Marty, time to go.
I don't want to do this. I want to just run away.
You've got to keep yourself together. And Aunt, come on.
You'll never believe what Ron Dixon's doing.
Shut up.
It's my stepmother's funeral.
That's enough.
She shouldn't be here.
Don't leave it.
She's got no respect for Diane.
She's right. Well, perhaps you can get her to shut up about it for today. You're all right, Dad? Well, time to go.
Don't be counting your chickens, Maxie. I'm only going to a funeral. I'll be back later.
You're not taking Jackie's car?
She lent it to me, and it's all above board.
Ron, you are not leaving that scruffy caravan out here.
No problem, Maxie. No problem.
With news on the half hour. The body found in a pond on Merseyside yesterday has been identified as schoolgirl Imelda Clough, who disappeared nearly 9 months ago. Imelda, aged 12, who lived with her family in Manor Park, Liverpool, went missing in March on her way home from Brookside Comprehensive School.
Detective Sergeant Casey, DC Hamilton. Is Martin Murray at home?
Sorry, I'm a bit late.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. Can I get you something?
Coffee?
ask people to meet on duty out.
What made it different this time?
How did you come?
I've met a policeman before. Well, not socially. Max, I haven't got time for this.
But he shouldn't be allowed to get away with it. I mean, just bring the whole neighbourhood down.
Well, he won't stick at it. You know, he's getting old now and he's only just recovering from his operation. So have you thought any more about the baby?
You're as bad as our Sammy. Yes, I'm keeping it, and no, I don't need a fella.
OK, I can ask, can't I?
Like me asking about a certain doctor.
Leave it.
What was that very discreet phone call this morning, long distance from Chicago?
It was my mother, actually. My dad's not too good.
Oh, sorry. Still, I bet you wish it had been Dr. J.
Oh, leave it.
Remember that old saying, don't dirty your own doorstep? You're playing with fire.
He's supposed to be doing the laundry.
Yeah, well, Mike's doing it, all right?
I don't know. You give him the laundry job to do out of charity, and it bites the hand that feeds him.
But Maxie has got a point, you know. I mean, people do need some sort of shop now that the petrol station's burnt down.
But why can't he set up the stall a few hundred yards away? Round the corner, out of sight, in Tubu.
Look, I'm just glad to see him a bit more like his old self again.
I'll remind you of that when he's driven away all our clientele.
Oh, hello. Oh, what a day. I've been running around in circles and getting nowhere. A bit like my life, really.
Busy?
Yeah, very, but I just never seem like I'm making a difference. Maybe I should just give it all up and be a housewife.
For a mum?
Yeah, some chance when my other half's in the States or weeks on end. Are you missing him?
I can manage without him.
He used to love these jaunts abroad, but this time, whether he feels he's too busy to go, I don't know, but he really didn't want to go at all. He asked me to go with him. I really regret not going now. I just want to get on with this baby making. Did he tell you that I'd booked us 2 weeks in the Maldives over Christmas?
He did mention something, didn't he, Nish?
Yeah. He's back for 1 day and then it's straight off to exotic climes. Oh, I can't wait. Blue skies and 2 weeks of sun, sea and very serious baby making.
Yeah, well, you better watch out. A lot of couples break up on holiday, don't they? More coffee.
Go and sit down and I'll get you some dinner. Go on.
Okay. Used to be my mum's. Thought I'd get it out, you know, in case I needed something.
I thought you were fed up being in bed.
Oh, it's the only place I can get comfy. Although, I can't seem to shift this little shadow.
What do you want?
Oh, nothing. We were just testing it out, weren't we, Josh?
Right.
Although, cup of tea would be nice.
I'll have a butty then. Anything else?
Nothing I can think of. Oh, you can get in with little computer thingy.
I guess this'll keep you off work for a bit then.
Looks like.
Oh, please, Jackie. Mum?
Yes, love?
You're not gonna die, are you?
Oh, of course I'm not. Well, not for a long time, I hope.
Or get paralysed or anything. You'll still be able to play with me?
Of course I will. Hey, I'll always be here for you.
Could have been me in there. I worked in the garage, you know, where she was killed by the helicopter. She was only yards away from me. I stared death in the face, and if it hadn't been for Father Christmas...
It's off its head. I mean, why didn't you just let them go?
It's not my decision.
No, I know once they got back to ours, like, and held us hostage, but why chase them with all the cars and that? Couldn't the helicopters have just followed them?
And then what? Make an appointment to call around and invite them to help with our inquiries.
Well, they wouldn't have acted like trap rats, so...
They would. That's exactly what they were. Trap rats.
My sister's in a coma in hospital.
Because of them, not us. And you're alive because of us.
Because of you.
Just doing my job, madam.
So, how'd you do it? Go round shooting people.
I don't do that.
You shot that fella who could have killed me.
That had to be done. It doesn't happen every day.
You've done it before.
Do we have to talk about this?
I'm interested. What will you be doing tonight?
More paperwork.
You'll be cruising the streets looking for druggies and gangsters.
I'm in the office, that's all.
But what if something happens?
I'm in the office for the foreseeable future.
Because that inquiry thing?
It's just routine procedure. So, anyway, what do you want to do when you get your degree?
Oh, there's a question.
Come on, I'm interested.
Really? Why don't you want to talk about it?
No one wants to spend the time off talking about work.
It's because technically you're on a major charge.
Someone's well informed.
I got off the internet. Sorry.
Oh, God, no.
What is it?
It's Tim. He's had a call from the hospital and Emily's taken back to him. I'm going to have to go with him. Look, thanks for me lunch and everything.
Dad, I want to go home now. I want to go home.
You stay with your nan, all right? I've got to go.
Why? Why? Where you go? Where you go?
I've got to go with them.
No, no.
Be brave. Be brave, but don't talk to anyone, remember?
What's going on?
Your mum will look after you.
Mr. Murray.
In the name of heaven, what's going on?
I'd like you to come to the station.
What are you doing here? This is my stepmother's funeral. Haven't you got nothing better to do?
Why are you persecuting him? Can you wait 10 minutes?
Leave him alone. You shouldn't be here.
Mr. Murray.
No, don't go, Dad. Don't go.
Where have you put him, Elder? Where's her body? You killed her, didn't you?
He killed that little girl.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. All right. Am I going to go to jail?
You don't need to worry anymore. I'm gonna make it all right. It's gonna be okay.
What's that? Don't worry about it.
Interview recommences with Martin Murray at 11:05.
At 10, you tell me I did it. I say no again and again, and you keep on at me. How much longer can this go on?
A girl was murdered, Marty.
Mr. Murray.
You were seen at the pond where we found the body.
I didn't kill her.
We know you were there.
Was I?
You were there, weren't you?
I wasn't at the pond, and I didn't kill her.
So where were you?
We've been through this.
Let's go through it again.
I was in the park, walking.
Any witnesses?
I was on my own.
Prove it.
How can I? No one saw me.
But I can prove you were at that pond. I've got a witness who can identify you. I'm going to put you in an ID parade.
Do I have to do that? Then I'm not going to.
2 girls go missing. You worked at both schools. We found Imelda Clough's body. Maybe you know the whereabouts of Jennifer Black. The point is, you're linked with both.
I don't know anything about either of them.
A lot of men like you can't help what they do. It's a sickness, and you can get help.
I don't need help.
Sometimes we don't understand when we do need help. But there's people out there who can offer it. Get you sorted out. And a big step on the way is owning up to what you've done.
Just let me get back to my family. I didn't do it.
We know you went to that pond to check on that body, didn't you? Martin Murray shakes his head no. Marty, I know you were there.
Although I'm just getting up to speed with Emily's condition, things aren't looking too good. There is evidence on the scans of damage to her nervous system.
Is that permanent?
We're not sure. But what's still concerning us at the moment is the depth of her coma. We need to do some more tests.
Yeah, but she's doing all right, though, isn't she?
Not as well as we'd hoped.
But you're going to be able to take her off the ventilator, aren't you?
She's not out of the woods yet, but we're still hopeful.
Good.
It's all over the news. At least they haven't got his name.
No, it won't be long before the Cloughs find out, will it?
Hiya.
Why'd you turn up at the cemetery?
Del, chill out, will you?
I knew your dad might have needed somebody to help him through it.
We were there. His family.
Del.
We wouldn't just run out on our family when everything came on top. Unlike you.
Hey, Del.
It's all my fault. You say nothing.
They've got him in jail?
Yeah, and we're going to get him out because he's done nothing.
Delphi thought it was me.
They won't, because your dad won't tell them. Now listen. A nasty bullet died by accident. Your dad killed no one. And because of that, he's coming home soon. All right?
So what are the signs that she's out of the woods?
Well, as she comes off the drugs, her level of consciousness should start to get better.
The ones that paralyse her?
Muscle relaxants, yes. And if her levels of consciousness...
Eve?
She's had quite a serious injury to the...
I know that.
Tim?
Look, she's been unconscious since the time she's got here. And you've been telling us it's the drugs that are keeping her sedated.
That's only part of it. The brain injury is probably responsible for most of her coma.
So when will you know if she starts getting better?
She may become more aware of her surroundings. Open her eyes.
Open her eyes? She'd be able to see me?
Start moving her limbs. I know this is difficult for you.
Do you? Do you really know what it's like? Your wife being a life support machine, has she?
No, but I've faced this situation many times, and I do understand how painful it is for all those concerned.
You're only trying to do what's best for it.
I'd love Emily to make a full recovery, all the staff would, but we have to be realistic. Her brain suffered a very traumatic injury.
It was his fault she fell.
No. The police will get him.
But for the time being, we have to keep assessing her as we try and get her off the ventilator and hope she gets stronger.
Look at her. She's perfect. Just open your eyes,
Are you gorgeous?
Yeah? She in?
You mean Ruth? No.
She's supposed to be here for him.
Sorry. There are other things going on, you know, here, Sean.
Okay, sorry.
Hiya, Tiger.
Hiya.
Come in.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Oh, Ruth's been delayed at work. She asked me to take him in.
No chance, mate.
Oh, come on, Sean. Can't you just do this the easy way and go with the flow?
No, because going with the flow means I don't get to see him as often as I want.
But it's not Ruth's fault, is it?
Oh, so I was the one who up and left, was I?
We're going to go through all of this again. Can't you just move on? I mean, she dumped me for you. Doesn't that make us square?
Yeah, but she didn't have a kid with you, did she? I mean, I'd rather look after him myself than have him be here with you two.
Yeah, well, let's leave that to the courts, eh?
Nah, they're just twisted. You know, thinking the best place is with his mother. There's things going on here that he doesn't need to be around.
Her dad's gone missing. Everyone's upset.
I'm taking him to see her.
She's busy.
She gets a break, we'll wait. Anyway, get back to your Road Builders Monthly, whatever it is you're reading.
It's funny, isn't it? You're his dad. I get to see more of him.
I'm thirsty.
I'll get you a drink, just don't start moaning.
I need a drink.
Look, I'll get you a drink, just get in the van.
I need something more reliable.
Well, if I could afford it, I'd buy it.
I wanted to be here for 9 a.m, not here.
Well, we're here now, so stop your yapping.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Look, my brother's in deep lumber, and I'm doing a car boot sale.
No sense in going into town when Ron's place can do it cheaper, is it?
Business enterprise.
Ta-ra now. Excuse me. Don't think so.
Why not?
Because this is my pitch.
That's all right, 'cause she's sitting up here.
Didn't you hear what I said?
You're not going to try and stop her, are you?
I don't have to, mate. She obviously doesn't have a clue. Starting work at this hour, it'll be dark soon. She'll be out of business in no time.
Yeah, well, that's where you're wrong, Mr. Smarty Pants. Oil lamp, toasty wall. And my clientele? Mums and kids getting off the bus.
Well, I just hope they don't find out you're related to a suspected child killer.
Say that again.
Hey, don't you start threatening me.
Don't bother with them.
Shouldn't listen to rumours, mate.
Come on. Look, the police will see sense on this, and your Marty will be out of prison before you know it. You'll see.
Is it true about your mate's dad being arrested for murder?
Suspicion. They're trying to set him up for some reason. How's she doing?
She's struggling to do her own breaths. If she wasn't on the machine, it may cause problems. But the machine kicks in and helps her whenever she needs it. Her oxygen levels are just about acceptable.
So it's not going as well as you'd hoped?
What would it take for you to admit that you were at the pond where we found Imelda Clough's body?
I wasn't there.
Recognise those?
No, I don't think so.
Those are on the bottom of the pond. We will be checking to see if they fit the look of any family cars. Might save me some time if you gave me an honest answer.
Yeah, right, I think I might recognise them, but I never touched her, I swear.
Do you know who did? Protecting you somewhere.
What?
Is that why you killed her? Wanted to stop her bullying your son for good?
I never touched her.
What were you doing at that pond?
Well, you know, you've seen my pond. You dug it up. I was just trying to get some stuff for the...
Don't insult my intelligence. Start telling the truth. Get it off your chest.
Would you admit to something you hadn't done?
Mr. Murray, I've got enough evidence to formally charge you with murder.
I never killed anyone! Sit down. Just tell him I didn't do it. You've got no evidence.
You don't sit down.
You're stitching me up. No, I want to go home. No, look, I never touched anyone.
Emily might have difficulty breathing on her own.
Well, you've seen this sort of thing before, though, Doctor?
Daily, I'm afraid.
Will she be able to breathe on her own again?
What? The ventilator is doing its job in assisting her breathing for her, but long-term that may cause complications.
Can't you people talk straight? It's all maybe this and might do that. I just want a proper answer.
Then a proper answer is Emily is unlikely to ever lead a normal life again. By now I would have hoped for a better response from her, something that indicates she's improving, but Emily's not aware of her surroundings. Can't feed herself, she can't breathe on her own. Those are basic functions. We desperately want her to breathe on her own without the life support machine.
What if she doesn't like?
My recommendation is...
Me too, you know.
Sorry. I suggest that we let nature take its course.
What? You just want to give up on her?
Right, you're done, I'm off.
Oh, but can't you wait until I've got a couple of sales?
Got to check on Marty's kids, haven't I? Should have been there ages ago.
What if he starts kicking off?
Go easy on him.
Go away. Gary and Misha. Caught them having a shower together in our place. What did you say? What reminded Gary had a patient wait.
Oh, brilliant. Hey, dirty dog and naughty nurse.
Thanks, love. Who are you talking about?
We're talking about you, not to you.
He starts, chin him.
Hey, anyone touches me, they'll be made. Yes, love. Quality goods here.
How much?
There you go. $8.99.
$4.99 here. Plus it could save your life. It did mine. I was a width of a Santa from death, I was.
Well, it suits me. Oh, Louise will love it.
No.
You've got licences for these? Well, it's a community service and no one's complaining.
Yeah, well, he will now you're here, making the place look like a shanty town.
Are you sure it's worth it, driver? Well, the tenner in town. There you go. Please call again.
Nay, don't think I'm getting involved in a price war.
Cold, are you? Got some nice warm men's gloves here.
I don't suppose you've heard from Daddy yet. I saw Nick the other day. I told him you were asking after him.
Look, I've told you. Just drop it, will you?
Yeah, but I'm your big sister. It's my job to do what's good for you. Now, look, meet me in Barbrookie on my next break. I need to talk some sense into you.
Don't waste your breath. What has you made in mind up?
You were supposed to be there to take him in.
I had to change my shift. I'm sorry. Look, just take him over to Dan's.
No way.
Don't be awkward, please, Sean. I've got enough on my plate trying to stop Mum from going off it.
You know what we need to talk about, isn't it? I mean, do you think he should be around there with what's going on?
No way.
I'll wait till you get a break then. I'll have a coffee and an orange juice because he's a bit thirsty.
There's no need to behave like that. Oh, he's probably just concerned for his son. You know, you could tell me pleasantly and in private.
Just can't seem to take it in. I don't help myself. I can't believe the thought of it. I'm worried about being able to stay off the ventilator.
Yeah, but they can't keep it on her forever. And if she comes off it and she can't breathe on her own, well, it'd be for the best. And Tim both meet us through this thing.
I'm so sorry I wasn't here for you. I need you.
Come on. Tim, this business about the ventilator.
We'll talk about it.
They can't keep it on it forever. There could be complications.
Yeah. An even bigger one is, if you turn it off, she might die.
But you can't keep her like that forever. Just lying there, not aware of anything, not even of us. A few months of that, he wouldn't even recognise her. He'd never heard her laugh. He'd never see her smile.
She's gonna open her eyes. Mate. I want to have kids with her.
Tim, I'm no big believer in God or whatever, but maybe.
There's that word. Maybe again.
Stop looking for concrete answers. This is life. It's unpredictable and nobody knows whether Em can breathe on her own.
Yes, so maybe we have. We've just got to put our trust in whoever's up there, or fate, or whatever.
And if she breathes, it was meant to be. And if she doesn't, well, we've all got to be strong enough to face that as well.
What was he doing at the pond anyway?
I'm not sure.
Something doesn't make sense here.
You're not going to say he might have done it?
No! Marty's not a child killer. Hasn't got it in him to do something like that. I'm just saying I think it's a bit odd.
What do you mean, odd?
Well, it's just too much of a coincidence that he goes to the pond and that's where the body was found. Something made him go there. And there's got to be an answer to that.
Just listen to the charge. As soon as we can, we'll transfer you out of here on remand.
Martin Murray, you are charged with the following offence. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say will be given in evidence. You are charged that on the 20th of March 2002, at Manor Park Woods, Liverpool, you murdered Imelda Clough, contrary to common law.
But when I get to see him, I'll ask him myself.
Oh, there'll be a simple answer.
I'm going to have to go and see how Tim is.
His bird's on life support.
Yeah.
Why do you think he went to the pond?
How should I know?
Well, I don't know. You've been spending time with the lady. You might have said something.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Jan, I'm just nipping round to see if there's any bodies floating about.
Has he mentioned anything about Imelda Clough?
Yeah. Well,
Well, what did he say?
I can't remember.
Well, try.
Back off, will ya?
All right, cool it.
Going to my nins.
I've just put your dinner on.
Might stay over there as well. Do you want to come and see her?
Yeah, okay. We'll be coming back for your tea, though, won't you? And remember, you don't have to talk about anything you don't want to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it's all in the news about his dad and everything.
Yeah, don't say anything to anyone. Don't want those Cloughs round and about just yet.
Come on.
Lad, this. Should we go on the match? Tim's in Aussie with his wife and my dad's down in the cop shop. You keep me tea for me?
Hey, come on. It's me, remember? Whenever you're ready, I'll be there for you. Like I always was. For anything.
So, when are you going to stop the machine?
When we feel she's strong enough to manage without it.
Come on, Em. I know you can do it.
Come on. Look, if you're going to find it hard looking after them, you can come and stay with me.
Can we do this some other time?
Well, like when? You're always here or busy with Dambo.
Sean, this isn't the time.
I mean, no, because we like to pretend in public and keep things nice, don't we?
I'll be an hour.
And then what? You'll take him back to the hostel?
What are you talking about?
How many of you live in that place? It's like a home for asylum seekers.
That's enough.
Look, he needs to be somewhere with space, like my house. Own bedroom, garden.
Why are you doing this?
Here's your son. I've got things to do, you know, like real work that pays the mortgage.
I'll take him. You've got no objections, have you, Sean?
No, if you don't hand him up to the fella, no.
Lizzie, do you want to call her house after work? Do you mind coming back here for us?
See you, lad.
The joys of relationships, eh?
What?
Well, they're fighting over kids. Is that what you want me to be involved in?
Well, all relationships aren't like that.
You and Owen, you and Richard, me mum and dad, Liam and Patty. I'll do all right bringing this baby up on my own, thanks.
It can't be easy for you.
No.
Not being with Luke all the time. My brother, he's been through all this with his ex. He's always getting no offence the deal.
Still can't face going back to Katie's after what happened. The first time will be the hardest, but I'll always be around to boss things around with. See ya.
Oh, so you don't think this kid might need a dad?
Louise does all right.
And what if it's a boy?
Plenty of women bring up lads on their own very well.
Oh, like Beth?
I was thinking more Liz Hurley.
When you get to the prison, have a word with the governor. You might need to mention Rule 45.
What's that?
Protective custody. Most nonsense ask for it. Keeps them segregated from the rest of the inmates.
I'm not a nonce. Oh, heck. Do you do cocoa, love?
Hot chocolate.
Oh, all right, yeah. See that Leanne one out there? Hasn't got a clue. Saleswoman, no sense of dignity. This is a profession, this is. You don't just walk out there and start selling.
Have you asked Nisha to come for a tea?
Yeah, of course, she's busy.
Be mopey more like.
My dad's not well.
Ah, well, that's all right then, as long as she's not being a mizzle because she can't play doctors and nurses at Christmas.
Meow.
I wonder if she keeps her outfit on when they're doing it.
Joe, I'm sorry I told you. And I also told you that she's upset because her dad's not well.
Okay. Well, she's the type who needs a man in her bed, or hanging round her neck at least. like you.
Oh, I wonder where this is leading.
Yeah, well, I just think you're mad. The next time you see Nick, just tell him the baby's his and open your purse.
It's all about image, presentation.
Lizzie got a gun.
You see Napoleon? He called us all a nation of shopkeepers. But that makes it sound like anyone could do it. Well, I'll let you into a little secret, love. They can't.
But it's when the door closes, Kate, and you're a single mum, that's when it hits home. I mean, especially you'll be skint, because you'll have spent most of your wages paying for someone else to bring up your child.
I still think I'd prefer that than be in a relationship with some fella if it goes wrong. You know, all the fighting, the bitterness, that damages the child as well, you know.
Yeah, but Louise is okay. I've done my best.
Sorry, I wasn't getting at you. That time I was talking generally.
Yeah, but it's not always about the money. And Kate, you've already spent too much of your life alone without a fella.
I won't be alone if I have the baby.
Oh, so it'll be your very own living cuddly toy?
No, but you'll stop me being such a sad, lonely mizzog. At least I'll always receive one Christmas card, won't I?
If you don't eat your dinner, your mum will come down and tell you off, you know. Kirsty, you won't eat this.
He's missing his granddad. Hey, you're not hungry, Gudge?
Oh, Mummy will help you.
I would, but I said I'd meet Lizzie. Oh, thanks for bringing him. No props.
He won't eat, you know, Ruth.
Can you try coaxing him?
Well, what do you think?
Lou, will you eat your dinner for Mummy?
Come on, Luke, do as you're told.
I'll leave him.
Well, look, if you don't finish that, there's nothing else, you know.
Should have heard Sean kicking off today.
Yeah, he tried it with me before. I don't know, we should have just got Luke a passport and taken him with us. I'm sick of it, Ruth. I'm sick of Sean, and I'm sick of working round here. Luke, if you're not going to finish that, take it into the kitchen. Come and get your pyjamas on, yeah?
You'll be all right.
Oh, he's wrapping you round his little finger. Luke! Luke!
Look, I wasn't trying to wind you up before, you know.
Shouldn't you be getting back to your girlfriend, Leanne?
She'll be all right. You know something, don't you?
About what?
Oh, come on, Jan. We go back, remember? Whenever you were being criticised or you were in the wrong and you didn't want to admit it, you'd always start shouting.
Well, aren't you the clever one for remembering that?
Our Marty is being investigated for murder. He didn't do it, and we both know that. But I would put money on you knowing what he was doing in them woods.
Well, you're wrong.
You're doing it again. You know something, now tell me.
No.
He might go down for life for this, and he's done nothing, has he?
I can't tell you, but he's going to be okay.
So you do know something?
He'll be okay. I promised him I wouldn't say anything, so back off!
You stick her back on the machine if she can't breathe on her own.
You better I'd do it. What's wrong about, mate? How's your fella?
It's off its head. They've had him all night.
You've been through this before. He's probably one of a few suspects.
You know, I just wished he'd leave him alone. She looks all right from here, doesn't she?
Just thought I am close up as well. If I wasn't near with her, I'd be out after that fella. As soon as I'm sorted. I'm going after him.
Hey, we are going after him.
Mum's staying at Moan Jim's.
Did you get to the bank?
Yeah, she can't get access to the account because of the red tape.
You'd be surprised if there's any money left in there now, anyway.
She's not after the money. She wants to know if the account's still being used.
Ruth?
I don't want your theories. Until we hear anything, my dad's still alive, all right? Mum, I'm hungry. All right, darling.
No, you don't. You didn't eat your tea, so?
I'll make him some cereal.
No way, Ruth. He's got to learn. Come on. Up you go. Eat your tea next time. Come on, chop, chop.
Yeah, thanks. Bye. He's been charged with murder.
Murder? Our kid?
This wasn't supposed to happen.
What? Jan, what's going on? Our Marty could do life for this.
I know.
Well, then we've got to get him out.
He won't want that.
What are you on about?
The only way Marty can get off this is to tell them who really did it.
What, he knows? And he's protecting them, but why? Jan, tell me.
To get out of jail, Marty's got to tell. He's got to tell them Anthony did it. Anthony did it.
These are within normal limits. Well, we should try unassisted breathing, please, mate.
I've got to go, mate. Is there a problem? Well, I've just had the text message come home immediately, Jan. It's me dad, I know it is.
All right. Best of luck, eh?
Hey, hope she does okay.
Emily, we're just going to detach you from the ventilator.
So she can therefore understand that?
It's more out of habit that we say these things.
swear she might open her eyes.
There's only a slim possibility of that. I must warn you that if she doesn't breathe, we should let nature take its course. Okay, nurse.
She's breathing. Can you see that? She's breathing. It's a good sign, isn't it, Doctor?
It means she can breathe. That's all it means. She's still deeply unconscious, and she could remain like that.
I just want my Em back. We've got stuff to do. Loads of stuff.
Mr. O'Leary.
She's my wife. Whatever you might think she is. And as long as she's still breathing, there's a chance she could get through this.
Only the very slimmest of chances. And even if she does, we're talking simply about survival.
So she will survive. Do you hear that, Em? We're gonna get you through this. Because you're strong. You're stronger than anyone thinks. You've got me here with you. And I love you. And I'll never let you go. Never. Oh, please.
You pull a muscle?
Sort of. It's going to take about 9 months to get better, though.
This is my patch.
Talk to the ankles, the base ain't listening.
Max, it's not much for an erection.
You don't give a crap about her. You got off to Brussels when she needed you the most. You've been here, Tim.
No, Tim, I am not going to let you do it!
Celebrate Brookside's anniversary with the new book, 20 Years of Brookside, available in the shops, priced $16.99. To order yours, call 0870 1234 344 or log on to channel4.com/shop. Next on 4, SD6 calls for help as Sydney diffuses an explosive situation in Alias.
You still turn me on. You can make me whole again.
I'm just popping out. Oh, would you please? I keep them with me. It's a good job. All mine went up in the fire. Where you going? Shops. Do you want me to come with you? No, I'll get it sourced. You've got things to do. Oh, she used to love that dress. She used to cry when I took it off her. I know, and our Jace used to tease her, saying he was going to give it to the jumble sale. The right little villain. But he loved it, like we all did. Do? I didn't mean to say that. I know, love. You know the stuff that the doctor was saying about survival? Well, maybe she's not the Em we know. The Em we knew. But they said she could come out of it. Well, in what state? Is she really going to thank us if she's in a wheelchair being spoon-fed?
Right.
Hey, don't believe any of this stuff about your dad, you know.
Why?
Well, I don't know, because he just seems really harmless, gentle.
It won't make any difference to that lot, will it?
Anyway, if I fancy a drink, I'm only there.
You've got your own worries. Any news yet? Hey. Same here. You know, if you need to, I'm here too.
Looking back on when we first met, I cannot explain and I cannot.
I know you're into these.
It's for him, isn't it? I'm taking that and a few more CDs in. Keep your brain stimulated.
Aye, who's on a date?
No one. It's Em's favourite aftershave. Favourite CDs. I want to make her feel good.
Oh, right.
Everyone seems to be giving up on her.
Listen, they know things that we don't, and...
She hasn't got cancer. She hasn't got, what do you call it, a terminal illness or anything, has she?
No, but...
So, cut the doom and gloom. See you later.
Give it all, love.
We're gonna have to watch him. Denial or what?
Right, well, I'm gonna shoot off anyway.
Okay,
See you in a bit.
See you later.
Hey, do you mind getting this lot cleared up?
What's wrong with it?
It's lowering the tone, that's what's wrong with it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been so busy. I haven't really had much time to do any clearing up.
C&A's have been busier than you.
We've closed down.
Exactly.
Ha ha. Yeah, well, we'll soon see which one of us is still going after Christmas.
Hey, don't you worry. I'll be here.
What if your hands haven't dropped off with the gold? That art trouble must have really knackered your circulation run.
Pictures about you and Adele. You want to go back there. Nobody's going to make you do anything you don't want to. What?
Oh, yeah. Ah, how's your dad?
I'm going in to see him later.
With Christy?
I think so.
Look, what's gone on? I mean, why have they charged Marty? He wouldn't dare to flee.
That's what we've got to convince the world.
Yeah, we'll tell him that I'm on his side, OK?
Thanks.
The scary thing is that the real murderer's still out there walking free, and he's probably laughing his head off because some innocent fella could go down for life. See you later.
See, it's no use. Hey, whatever happens in life, never give up hope. Never. Come on.
Tax out of date?
I wish. Thought this might liven the place up a bit. What's the Bobby Moore?
Forensics want it. Looking for clues that don't exist.
Well, not at the moment.
Hey, we're not fitting our kid up with this. Because he didn't do it.
What?
Nothing, just, you know, thinking about your dad. But don't worry, we'll get it sorted. Whatever it takes.
Isn't that yours?
Yeah.
The fit-up begins.
I better put the kettle on.
They've taken his car. Must have a good case against him, then. I just don't understand it, Ruth. A nice man like that being accused of murdering a girl. Well, nothing makes sense to me anymore. Guns, drugs, Dad. His mum slept in her gyms. No, the doctors. Why? Something to help her sleep. We don't want her drugged up to the eyeballs, Ruth. Well, she's knackered. Something to help her sleep won't do her any harm. She's got the bank manager to see again tomorrow, and then Dad's company over the wages and that. I remember when we first got this. I loved it. Still do. Mum thinks it's awful. I don't know whether to put it up now or not. And we've got to. Dad loves it. It's Christmas and all.
You all right, kid?
Christine, do you know what, Em? Jimmy, do you really think it's worthy?
Hey, listen, I might be going to Newcastle, but that's no reason not to make the house look Christmassy. Tinsel round the hole in the wall. Let's make it nice out here, eh? Right. You gonna do the switch on? Ta-da! Look better when it's dark. So, Christmas on its way, yeah? You have to see your mum?
Look, Jimmy, when Tim comes back and you try and talk him down,
Hey, love, I can't knock his hope.
the doctors aren't sure she's going to survive.
Is that what they've said?
But Tim hears the word survival and he thinks that... Well, I want it to get better as well.
I know you do, love.
I don't really feel much like celebrating Christmas now.
I know what you mean. On your own, eh? You missing Jerome?
No, not really. It caused me too much grief in the end. That email.
Yeah, listen,
No, Jimmy, it does matter.
no, it does. I mean, you know, I got that email, and when a man reads something like that, you'll be telling me you love me next. I mean, I know I was on medication and that, but
Honestly, Jimmy, I'd never have put it like that.
you should have used different words.
You right, Mum?
Not so bad.
I was just wondering if you wanted a bit of lunch.
Hey, lunch used to be dinner before you lived in Brussels.
Yeah, well, nothing stays the same. Have a chicken?
Chicken, please.
Ham for me, kid.
Look, I ain't pressing it over there.
Just do one, will ya? We haven't got one.
What's up, Steve?
The paper's looking for our story.
Oh, what a delight. Here again, I'll make sure he has to use one of these.
I'm gonna work really hard, get my own shop, and get us a place.
Steady, lad.
Sorry. The girls asked me to pick up a prezi for him.
How is she?
Great, yeah. No one here. I'll be going in with this and she'll be sitting up wanting to come over crazy.
Let's hope so, eh? I thought, you know, with it being Tizzy, you know, maybe that you might like this, it might cheer her up a bit.
Yeah.
No? On me. Here you go. Have a, well, merry, you know.
Cheers, Ron.
Newspapers, what do they want?
Just being nosy, you know what they're like. I'm sick of it.
Well, we're stuck with it until they let your dad out.
Are you stupid?
Del, there's enough going on without you whining again.
No, let her have a say.
Why do you have to keep arguing?
Say what you want, Del.
Go on.
I can't.
Look, over the next few weeks, all sorts are going to be said. So you've got to feel free to speak your mind. Now, go on.
Well, me dad... Well, he said he'd do anything to protect us, and maybe if he thought Anthony was never going to be out of that bullying thing with Imelda Clough.
Stop right there.
Well, no, I'm not saying he did it or anything, but...
That's what you're hinting at, though, isn't it?
No, it's not. I'm just asking the questions, because I don't understand it.
Why do you keep looking at me?
He's just wondering whether he should be listening to all this talk about your dad, love, that's all.
Look, I'm sorry for saying that before, but it's all dead confusing. Everyone in school's starting to ask if he could have done it now.
Well, tell them no.
I know that, but with people asking, whispering, talking behind our backs...
Well, you tell them all no. No way, right?
All of us here know that there's no chance of your dad doing what he's accused of. But we must be prepared for the police to ask us questions.
Or a solicitor if this gets to court.
But...
What?
Well, I know me dad didn't do it, but why did he go to that pond, eh? What was he looking for? Won't have to ask him when I go in and see him.
There's only me and Jan allowed to visit.
No way.
That's changed, actually. It's only me today.
I thought you put my name down as well.
I'm sorry, my head was all over the place.
Oh, great.
But not too much for you to get a visit. Well, whoever goes has got to ask him why he went to the pond.
You all right, Aunt?
Looks like he's going to faint.
Quick, get him on the couch.
Here, I'll see to him.
Hey, don't go putting your faith in some guardian angel solicitor getting our Marty off with this.
And what do you suggest? Handing him over? I don't know how yet, but there is a way out of this.
Excuse me. These tomatoes are holidays. November 2002.
Well, I'm not selling the box, am I? Look. January 2003. OK.
Yeah, well, just make sure that they are sold by that date, otherwise I'll have the trading standards down here.
Well, I'll never sleep now, will I? Hiya, love. Nice to see you. Just feel free to have a look around. Weren't you held hostage over at the close?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're all victims of that in our own private way, aren't we? Oh, and these traumas, they last for ages, and they just pop into your mind at the most inopportune of times, don't they?
Yeah. How much are these, please?
Oh, that's a £5. Yeah, well, anyway, because of the pressure on us victims, I'm starting off the Manor Park Victim Support Group.
Oh, yeah?
Now, I've got some footage off our CCTV, which shows the helicopter coming down right over there. Now, at the first victim support meeting, we'll have a few cheesy dips, and I'll probably show the tape. Obviously, to start helping people deal with their own personal trauma. What do you think?
Yeah, tell me Dad I'll be in tomorrow.
Yeah, sorry about the visiting.
We need some kind of rota.
And don't forget to ask him why he went to the
Pond, yeah, I will. Sorry, no problems.
I didn't sleep a wink last night.
And I slept like a log.
I'm worried about the Clough lads. You didn't see the state they left Marty in.
And won't they back off now?
Oh, do you mean now one of our family is definitely in for murdering their sister? They'll be on the bounce. And Butch Cassidy and his mate Sundance from next door, they'll be up for it. It's going to go off big style.
All this pressure on our Anthony.
Listen, I'm going to have a word with him.
Don't you dare.
Look, I've got to find out if there's anything in what he says that's going to get Marty out of this crap.
You don't say a word. It was bad enough having to tell you and Marty. He trusts me.
Yeah, and he's trusting you to come up with something. So what is it?
I'll talk to Marty about it. But don't you dare say a word to Anthony, because any of your gentle persuasion might just push him over the top. And neither me nor Marty will forgive you for that.
sorry.
What's happened?
I didn't mean to scare her. I just walked up the pathway.
You're from Dad's work, aren't you?
Yeah, Kevin Mallon. I've taken over in his shoes until further notice.
How are you doing?
Oh, you know. Grieving for the wife that left me and then was killed by a police helicopter, and now I'm charged with murder. Oh, but apart from that, it's going to be a great Christmas, you.
Don't.
Why did I go to that pond? Why didn't I just stay away?
Steve and Adele want to know what you're doing there as well.
You told them nothing. What about our aunt?
Terrible. We were all talking about it today and he nearly fainted. He's not eating properly.
Which is why whatever happens, I know I'm doing the right thing. He couldn't cope with this. I've only been in here 24 hours. What about our Christy? I thought he'd come with you. What's that?
He persuaded me. You know what he's like.
What are you talking about?
I had to tell him.
About what hadn't he told us? Why?
I told you, it wore me down.
Well, the police were you down just as easily.
His family.
Yeah. But he confides in a girlfriend who's got a brother, who's got a mum, who goes to the butcher, whose wife's a hairdresser. Get the picture?
Last time you were in my scanners was when Randy Robb gave you that lift back from the Santander. He's a lad, isn't he, eh? Your dad nearly laid a duck egg when he heard it was... well, reputations and that.
Kevin, do you want to tell us whatever it is and we'll let Mum know?
Firstly, keys. Your dad's set? For yard and warehouse.
But you'll need them when he goes back to work.
Yeah, but for the time being, security and that.
We'll find them and drop them in.
Look, it's not my decision, right? I mean, if it was up to me, I'd pay his wages until, well, however long it took.
What's happened?
Head office. I'm sorry, they're stopping his pay.
Just called at your place. They said that you just finished and there was no answer at the flat, so I thought I might find you in here.
Quite a little detective, eh?
Well, you're worth detecting.
Oh, aye?
Yeah. Your Sammy said I should look you up.
And if our Sammy hadn't told you, would you be here?
Eventually.
Eventually?
Well, you're a bit like a butterfly, a hard catch.
Yeah, it depends how hard you try.
You won't find anyone who'll try harder, but, well, knocking me back twice when he offered the holiday, it did make me wonder whether I was wasting my time trying to catch you at all.
Well, the holiday kind of throws you together and highlights all my bad points.
Like?
Like, I bite me toenails.
Well, I love my women agile.
Well, I won't be agile for some time.
Oh, you put a muscle?
Sort of. It's going to take about 9 months to get better then.
Oh, and me and the lads have had a whip round. There's 63 quid in there.
Are you kidding?
Kirsty.
Is that all my dad's worth? £63?
Well, there'd have been more, but some of the lads are in Europe.
Kevin, it's all right.
No. No, it's not. He can get out. That place needs my dad. And they put you, of all people, in charge, Kevin, when everyone knows you're useless.
Hey, hang on, love.
Kirsty, stop it.
Who do they think they are, pronouncing him dead? No, don't. Don't, because that's what you're doing. Oh, just get out.
OK, I'm sorry. But Christy's hardly likely to tell anybody, is he?
No. Because he's a fella.
What?
Tell a bloke a secret and he'll keep it. Tell a woman and she'll think it's a secret after she's told just one other person.
Well, it's a good job I did something wrong, innit? Because now you can take all your anger out on me.
It's not like that.
You forget I lived with you for long enough. I know you.
Leave it, Jan.
I haven't got anybody to share this with, so Christy's a safe bet.
Yeah, well, he always was, wasn't he? It's always cosy between you.
Oh, see ya.
Sit down, please.
I'm sorry I told him, but I'm going to need someone while you're in here.
Well, unless my luck changes, you're going to need him for some time yet.
Mind if I join you?
Thought you needed a brandy. You worked out the dates, have you?
I'm just a bit, you know.
Yeah, I suppose not every day your ex tells you she's up the duff. Cheers.
Oh, see, someone's brought a smile to your face.
Matt, your friendly hero policeman.
Well, that's good.
What do you mean?
Look, I want you to come back to Brussels with me.
You mean like forever?
Until my contract runs out, yeah? Maybe when I finish my degree, I'll have a year out then, but not yet, Mum. I mean, there's RM as well. I know. I'm not trying to drag it away from her. Look, I want with all my heart for it to get better, but I do not want her to just survive. I don't know whether that's better than, well, the alternative. So we have a choice between RM, God love her, dying, or laying in a bed for months, maybe even years. I mean, no parent should have to face this situation. But if it's there, Nick, I've got to deal with it. She's my baby. But I can't put blind faith in some miracle. Miracles happen. I know, and that's what Tim's hoping for. Yeah, well, he's got to hold on to something. And God, not me. He won't listen to reality. He just keep treatments going when common sense has stopped him. But we can talk to him. Yeah, Nick, we can talk all we want. But he can choose to ignore us. See, I have no rights, and neither of you in any of this. Tim can just stand in some registry office without my permission. Marries her. Now, as far as the law is concerned, he has got the right to say how long the hospital. Just keep it going and going. Can't we talk to a solicitor or someone? That's where I've been. To see one. She made it perfectly clear. We've got no rights in any of this. It's all down to Tim.
But I'm not daft. Sammy sends me over. You're pregnant. I was seeing you around the time you got caught out and was both stupid enough not to use protection.
But none of that matters. I'll be looking after the baby when it's born.
Well, I want to be able...
It's best if I don't discuss fatherhood with you, because it's irrelevant. I'm not bothered about being a single mum. So there's no need for the knight in shining armour bit. I'm a big girl now, honest.
You told me Dad's never going to get out.
And you're going to have to get real with this. Dad's in it deep.
But he never did it.
We know that. I'm not trying to accuse him or anything, but the body was found at the pond and he was seen there right before.
That could have been for any reason.
Yeah, but don't you see what Adele's saying? The busies are putting two and two together, and with someone seeing him there, I'm wondering if he can get off.
I know, wait, that he can get off with it.
Go on then, Al.
Well, if the person who did it owned up to it, then he'd get out, wouldn't he?
And why didn't I think of that?
You don't understand now. I know who...
Yeah, you know who did it. That's why my dad's in jail. Christy, I'm going to Laura's.
And you shouldn't be talking about knowing who did it. Careless talk and all that.
Blaming Laura!
Must be the Cloughs.
Oh, why can't he leave us alone?
Are you all right?
Yeah.
I tell you, if I'd come, I'd have battered him, but that's the last thing my dad needs. Oh, so we let him get away with it?
How are we going to get to Laura's?
I'll take you as soon as we've secured the windows.
But what if they come back again?
They won't. They've made the point. They won't want an all-out war again.
You get off. I'll see to all this.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll stick around for a bit as well.
Come on, sis. Won't you be all right, you with me?
I'm serious. You don't say anything that you got any idea who's responsible for this Imelda Clough business. We're going to get your dad out of this.
I know you're busy, but whenever you want, just go and see her, you know. She'll be made up.
Oh, I don't believe that. Every year I put these away working and then they come out broke.
That was Kerry, Em's mate. She's going to go in and visit her. I think she'll be surprised. How did we ever get like this?
Some things don't have answers, kid.
Yeah, well, this one does. Crazy mank. Me and Steve are going after him, you know.
Hang on. Have you thought about what you might be getting into here?
Yeah, I have.
What? Dealing drugs, then going into Mankland and chasing after some fellow who walks around with a gun like it's a ciggy lighter. Don't you think you might be getting out of your depth on a few fronts, son?
Don't care what it takes. He's not getting away with it.
OK, we'll sort him. But stop going on about dealing that other rubbish, will you?
Stop telling me what to do.
Someone's got to knock some sense into you.
Give it a rest, will you? I'm over 18.
Yeah, well, act your age, then.
Stay out of me business.
So you think you might have some spare time over Christmas?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh, being a butterfly again, eh?
No, I'm just being honest.
Look, if this baby is mine...
If?
You know what I mean? then I want to be a part of it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Look, I wanted you to come away with me because I did, right? See, most fellas would run a mile if they found they got a girl pregnant, but not me. You've got my number.
This the wonderful Cloughs?
Well, we didn't see him, but it wouldn't be anyone else, would it? Look, do you mind if I leave you this mess? I need to go and get some plywood.
You're going to be long.
Be right, won't you?
Yeah.
Here, listen. I think I've thought of a way of getting old Marty boxed off.
What? Smuggle a file in for him?
Simpler than that.
Don't involve Anthony turning himself in, does it?
No, even simpler. And get this, no one goes to jail.
You're kidding.
Just got to add the finishing touches, make sure it works, and he'll be out. All right, bro?
I'm very far from all right. If you breathe one word of what you know to anyone...
I haven't told a soul.
I mean it, Christy. If this gets out...
It won't.
I don't want our auntie involved.
I know. Look, you can rely on me, I promise you.
Hi. How's things?
How much one of these cost?
Ooh, a lot. Why?
I want to get it for Emily.
Emily?
Yeah, she always wanted her own business. This was the unit she was after.
All right.
I promised I'd get it for her. And I will. Whatever it costs.
It's very noble of you, good luck.
Morning.
Oh, yeah.
Difficult night.
Just a bit.
What did your mum say?
When I told her the company stuffed my dad's wages, the one I gave the massive £63 whip round.
Well, she must have known they weren't going to pay him indefinitely.
She also knows he's worth more than that. Dan, wait. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take out on you. It's just everything. It's Mum, Dad, Sean.
Yeah, but I get all the stick.
I said I'm sorry. Look, should we go for coffee?
What about your mum?
She'll be all right. It's not as if someone's got to be with her every minute of the day. Look, please, I just need to get out of here.
Okay.
How you feeling?
Take a wild guess. If it wasn't for the mess I'd leave behind, I'd top myself now.
Come on, don't be talking like that.
I mean it. How's the little fella?
Sound?
Oh, come on, Christy, I need to know.
He's all right. Had a brick through the window last night.
What?
It's all right, Jan's with him.
What about Steve and Adele?
They're fine. And they don't know anything about Anthony. And they're all behind you, Marty, all of them. We're going to get you out of here.
How? I was in the water. I was in the culvert with the body. I touched her. How can I get out of that?
Well, if you just listen, I'll tell you.
You ready, Mum?
Mm-hmm.
Where's Tim?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Oh.
Look, I know it's weird, all this next of kin stuff, but...
Weird? I'd have another word for him.
He has a husband, and she's my little girl, and it breaks my heart, Nick.
You know, what if she ends up on a life support machine? You read about it in the papers every day. Doctors asking the family if they want it switched off. Could be Tim they'd ask, not us.
Look, he wouldn't do anything without speaking to us two first.
Oh, wouldn't he?
No.
But we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Because from what that solicitor said, me and you, we haven't got a leg to stand on. It's all down to him.
Come on, girls, top quality goods. Oh, yeah. What about these? Edible undies. Give them a Christmas dinner to remember.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Anyone waiting to be served?
I'm talking to you, madam. This is my patch.
Talk to the angles, the base ain't listening.
I thought I told you to move this stall.
And I thought I told you to do one.
I take it that you're just about to clock on, yeah?
Got it in one.
divvy.
The council?
Yeah, apparently they have to give permission for any kind of erection.
Hey, now there's a thought. Do you think they grade them like buildings, you know, grade 1 and 2?
Where would Max fit in? English heritage?
Wouldn't you like to know?
No. Well, not really.
So what sort of erection will it be then?
The memorial? Well, depends how much dosh you get in.
Has he given anything yet?
No.
Come on, you, dig deep. It's for the Manor Park Police Memorial Fund.
There you go.
Max, it's not much for an erection, is it?
£5, dear.
Hey, I'll top it up later.
I'll bet you will.
So come on, what can I do you for?
Jackie, don't. You sound like your father. Have you spoken to him?
No, not yet.
Well, why not?
Because I haven't had chance.
So, how long is it now?
Over a month.
It's terrible, isn't it? Your poor mum must be going through hell. Especially when there's no body being found.
Who says that he's dead?
Oh, God, I'm sorry, Ruth. I just presumed that...
Well, don't. We don't know where he is yet.
Why do people keep saying that?
Well, come on, Ruth. 6 weeks, no word.
Kevin Mallon might as well have turned up in a black armband yesterday with his tea and bloody sympathy. I don't believe it.
What? No way, is that your dad's job? How's your mum going to take that?
Along with a box of antidepressants. Might ask if she's got some spare.
Hey, babe. How you doing? You never guess where I've been. Down the parade, having a look at that shop unit. And guess what? I've got a builder coming tomorrow. It's sound. Exactly what we've been looking for.
You're pregnant?
Pregnant?
Yeah.
Well, who to?
Well, who do you think? Me? How many weeks are you?
And 3 months.
You are joking. Lance, can you cover all of that? I'll have to take a break.
Yeah.
Well, a Christmas present, you know. Stressful in a pair of Homer Simpson socks. Seemed funny at the time.
Better not let your mum see it.
I don't know. Do I wrap it and stick it under the tree to prove I think he's coming back? Or do I hide it so I don't upset her? I found out when they examined me after the helicopter crash.
That was ages ago. Why didn't you tell me?
But it never seemed like the right time.
Why?
You know why?
No, I don't.
Oh, come on, Jackie, don't make me say it.
Me dad.
Who else?
Well, I thought we'd sorted all that.
We did, but let's face it, it's never been the same since, has it?
Well, let's make it the same.
I don't know whether we can.
Oh, come on, Casey, you're pregnant. What better excuse for us to make a fresh start? You know, I want to help you through it. I'll be there for you like you were for me.
Do you think you should wait and see how things go first, before you rush into this nail bar thing?
I want it all ready for when she wakes up.
She looks really pale, doesn't she?
It's 'cause she's got no makeup on. She'd be lying here like this. Everyone's seeing her.
She never used to let me see her without any makeup on.
She'll be running her own beauty school this time next year.
Hang on. Have we been talking to the same doctors?
What's that supposed to mean?
We don't even know if she's going to survive, never mind run her own business.
They said she can make a complete recovery.
They said she is probably brain damaged.
Shut up! She can hear every word you're saying.
Which is more than you seem capable of.
You're talking like you want her to die.
Well, maybe that'd be better than leaving her lying in that state.
All right, kid. Any change?
You were there. That's a fact. There's nothing we can do to change that. So, either you did it, or you know the person who did it.
The finger of suspicion points fairly and squarely at me.
End of. But there's someone else. Someone else with more than enough reason to have a go at that girl. Someone involved. Someone who's not here anymore to say that you're lying.
Diane.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Her kid's getting bullied at school. She's suffering from depression because...
You want me to blame my dead wife?
It's not actually as bad as it sounds.
Is that the best you can do?
All right, what? It's just an idea.
You're sick!
All right, mate, it's stress, you know. Thanks. I am trying to look for a way out of this for you.
Well, there isn't one. All right.
looking on the internet and I found this article by this fella whose wife was in a coma. She'd had a stroke when Kennedy was assassinated, 1963. Have a guess how long she was unconscious? 30 years. 30 years, are you having that? She woke up in 1993 and asked her husband to put I Love Lucy on.
I'm going for a coffee. You coming?
Yeah. Do you want me to bring you one back?
Milk, 2 sugars.
Tea?
Oh, ta. "30 years, eh, Tim? Shows there's always hope, though, eh?"
Right. Come on, we better make a move.
I don't want to go home.
Don't be daft.
I'm not. It's hard enough looking after Luke, let alone the rest of the family. And don't pretend that life's been a bundle of fun for you. I'm surprised you didn't bail out months ago.
OK. Let's head into town and get ourselves a couple of cardboard boxes. Can get settled in a shop doorway somewhere, and then no one will bother us.
Do you know, I wish it was that easy.
Hang on, who said it was going to be easy? Well, come on, Cinders. We've got chores to do.
Hey, do you remember when I first told you I was pregnant with Harry and you were horrified?
Yeah, no, only because of the circumstances, though. The fact that you were going to hand him over to someone else.
Yeah, well, I didn't think it'd be a problem. I mean, they needed a baby and I needed the money. I just felt as sorry for them and I wanted to help them out.
And what do you think now?
That I couldn't live without him.
It's mad the way things turn out, isn't it?
Anyway, listen, can we change the subject? We're supposed to be talking about you and your future family, aren't we?
I don't know about that.
So, what did Nick say? Is he looking forward to being a dad?
Kind of.
Hey, I wonder where he'll be at the birth, top end or the action end?
Neither.
What?
But he won't be there. I'm doing it on my own.
We have to go back. I'm staying as long as I can. Will you be here for Christmas? I should think so. It's just that Jimmy's staying there, Lindsay and that in Newcastle, and if he goes, I've got no one. Jimmy Corgan, you're not planning your life around him, are you? Just me in the house. It's dead weird out of him there, and I don't think I fancy a Christmas there on my own. Hey, what about this map fella? Hey, the one who got you the flowers? I haven't made my mind up on that one yet. Well, I'll be here. You won't be on your own. She's never gonna get better, is she? I wish you could say yeah. I hate all this. Hey, come on. Why us? Why on him? Why anybody? I want my little sister back.
Well, I think you're making a big mistake.
I don't.
Plus, you're not being fair on the baby, Casey. You're depriving it of a father.
But having mum and dad rolled into one.
Yeah, but why put yourself through it when the dad wants to share the load?
Because what happens is, you meet someone, you're happy for 5 minutes, and then something comes along and spoils it. I'm just cutting out the bit in the middle.
That is so cynical.
It's true. I mean, look at Dr. Parr. I thought him and his wife were the perfect couple, but he's just as bad as the rest of them.
Gary?
And his naughty nurse.
He's on with Nisha. Do you know what? I knew he was starting to stray.
Why?
Because he was all over me and Lindsay and her the other week. In fact, he's always all over me. So he's having an affair, is he?
Yeah. And him and Gabby are trying for the baby, which she'll probably end up raising on her own. So that's what I mean when I say why get together in the first place.
No, you're presuming that things won't work out before you've even given you and Nick a chance.
It's not as straightforward as that.
Yeah, it is.
Look, Jackie, I know you're trying to be nice and all the rest of it, but honestly, I'm not going to change my mind. I want this baby, I really do, but it's just going to be the two of us. I don't need anyone else.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Casey's pregnant.
Oh, congratulations. That's, yeah. Your father is on the parade now.
Yeah, well, can I sort it out later?
No, it needs sorting out now.
What is this lot?
I'm expanding. Hey, Dave, when you drop the van off to Christie, tell him to get his skinny little backside down here ASAP. We're having a bit of trouble with the village idiot.
Right, that's it.
Touch my baubles and you're dead.
Oh, am I?
Get off me stuff!
Listen, I want you and your dead-leg boyfriend out of my bus stop now. Now move!
Dad!
What on earth is going on? I'm shifting this all off my path. Right, that's enough, right? One word out of either of you and I'm calling the police.
Come on, we best get back in. Tim's going to think we got lost.
I don't think Tim's thinking about anyone but himself.
Mum, why have you got such a downer on him?
Because my little girl spent the last 3 years of her life at his beck and call. And for what, Nick? 70 quid a week job in a rented room.
But he loves her. And she loves him.
Love's blind, isn't it?
I know, he does come across as a bit of a skull, but under all that, honestly, he's a decent lad.
Well, I hope so. I really do. Because all I can see is a 22-year-old ex-convict. A wet behind the ears kid. Who's got the right to tell me what's going to happen to me own flesh and blood?
What the hell are you going to do, Mart? I don't know. You're going to have to tell the truth.
No.
Look, let's just talk it through. What if you tell him everything, exactly as it happened?
I'm not turning hands in.
But he did it.
I'm not doing it.
Marty, he needs help. His head must be cabbage to do a thing like that.
He's not a murderer.
I know, but he still needs to talk to someone. He must be going off his head with his old fella stuck in here for something he did.
He'll cope.
How?
While Steve will look after him.
No. Jan will. She'll be in there like a rat up a drain pipe.
Well, she is their mother.
Oh, yeah, when it suits her.
She won't leave again.
Oh, she spun you a line, has she? Well, she was always very good at that.
No. She just wants to be with them.
Oh, come off it, Mart. She walked away once and she'll walk away again.
Who was married to her? Me or you?
Look, all I'm trying to do is get you to see what it's going to be like for Anthony. He's living with a woman he barely knows, having to keep his mouth shut, not allowed to talk to anyone because he's not allowed to admit to what he did.
Still better than this.
Is it? He'll end up losing it, Mart. There's more than just your life at stake here.
She deserves better than this.
And she'll get it. Own house, own business, everything you've always wanted.
Oh, even when she knows how you paid for it. You've got a choice.
Well, not from where I'm standing. Things happen. We get shafted and there's nothing we can do about it.
Look, you could choose not to go out and sell a bag of coke.
Or I could make my wife's dreams come true.
Yeah, with dirty money.
I don't care where it's from.
Emily would.
And you'd know, would you?
Do you really think she'd want you to sell drugs in her name, eh? Do you?
She'd know I haven't got a choice.
See you up.
Oh, don't know if look after me, kid.
You know, if you've got somewhere to go, Jem, don't feel as if you've got to hang around here.
No probs. I feel like one of the family with... You two haven't stayed at my place these past few months.
Oh, thanks, Uncle Jim. Vicky said you're spending Christmas in Newcastle.
Well, I was going to, but with everything that's happened, I think I might be needed down here.
What? You're not going?
Well, I can't, love. Not the way things are.
Jimmy, if you miss Christmas with Lindsay and Kylie, I'll never forgive you.
Yeah, and if I go away when my best mate needs me the most, I'll never forgive myself. You've supported me through some of the hardest times of my life.
Hey, I'll be all right. I can cope. I've got my mum and Tim. Go to Newcastle. If I need you, I'll whistle.
You know this argument you've been having with Sean? Do you have to keep everything so acrimonious?
What do you mean?
Well, I was thinking, can't you just let things lie over Christmas?
He's not having Luke.
No, hear me out a minute.
Why should he?
Because it's Christmas, and you're under massive pressure. Look, I know you want to spend time with your son, but Ruth, you need to chill out. And God knows you deserve it. You're going to end up having a nervous breakdown.
So what do you suggest I do? Let him open his presents here and then drop him off at his dad's for the rest of the day?
No, but I think it's only fair on Sean as well as you if Luke gets to see his dad for a couple of days over the holiday. Why don't you tell Sean he can see Luke on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve?
I wanted him here Christmas Eve.
Yeah, but I'm sure Sean wanted to see him Christmas Day. Come on, Ruth, he is his dad.
When he feels like it.
Well, show a bit of festive spirit and Christmas cheer, eh?
You're so nice, it's almost irritating, do you know that?
It's always been my problem.
What did I do to deserve you, Dan Morrissey?
Would you really want me to answer that?
Listen, I'm going to have to make a move soon. I'm picking our wills up at 4. What time's the big cheese making an appearance?
Who knows? Come on, you feel like.
Doctors, eh? How come they always make us feel like second-class citizens?
I've got no complaints.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm kind of. I mean, I think I've got my head around it now. If the worst happens, then I'm prepared for it.
Prepared for what?
If she doesn't wake up.
Of course she's going to wake up.
Is she?
Yeah, she is.
And you know she does. My mum spoke to the consultant, and he said the longer she's like this,
the less chance there is of her ever getting back to the way she was.
Well, that's rubbish. Since when did you have a PhD in medicine?
You've got to accept him. She might not get better.
She will. Nikki, you're wasting your breath.
You what?
He still thinks he can control her, but he can't. Not now.
What are you on about?
You. And the life you've given my daughter.
You cheeky cow.
Tim.
No, get off. Your precious daughter. Don't make me laugh. You don't give a crap about her. You got off to Brussels when she needed you the most. How dare you? I'm her husband whether you like it or not.
And I'm her mother, and I gave birth to her. And what's that in comparison to a signature on a piece of paper?
Oh, please. No real mother wish her own daughter dead.
Oh. May God forgive you.
Come on, Tim, let's get some air. Come on. Emily wouldn't want this. Come on.
He'd be in one of them young offenders institutions like you've seen on the telly. They're like holiday camps. And he'd see psychiatrists and therapists. Marty, he needs help.
How can I turn my own son in?
You'd be doing him a favour. Let's face it, Marty, he did it. He killed that girl, and you're not going to change that.
I can't put my own son away.
And you can't take the rap for him either. How's he going to feel when his dad's been beaten up in prison? Locked up with all the lunatics and the paedophiles and the scum of the earth? Face it, Marty, Anthony'd do 4 to 5 years tops. You're going to do life, and that'd kill him.
I can't.
Oh, come on.
It's my fault. I told him to stand up for himself. It's her.
Tell him to kill her.
He thought he was doing right.
Well, he wasn't. And now we've got to find the best way of helping him deal with it. Come on, Marty, think about it. Think about what's best for Anthony.
Look, I know what you're saying is right. But that's not a decision I can make.
Look, you've got to.
No, I don't. And neither do you. So put it out your head.
You're making a big mistake.
I can't do it.
You know, you're not the only one who's suffering.
You're talking about it like she's already dead.
Yeah, well, maybe that's just their way of dealing with it.
No, I don't care about them anyway. I don't care about anyone except me and Emily.
Look, Tim, this drugs thing. I want to talk to you man to man.
I thought it's all just out of my business.
Yeah, well, I'm worried about you, aren't I?
Okay. Help me out then.
Huh?
Give me the benefit of your experience.
Oh, behave yourself, will you? I left all that behind me a long time ago.
I'm not asking you to go out on the streets. Just give me a name, a contact, someone to take it off my hands.
No. Tim, you're a good lad. I'm not going to be the one responsible for turning you bad.
It's a one-off.
Do you know how many times I've said that? There's no such thing. It's just a series of one-offs.
Please?
No?
For Emily?
I'm sorry, Tim. If you're going to do this, you do it alone.
So, what time are you going to Newcastle?
Dunno. Sometime this evening.
Yeah. Are you getting there, the train or the coach?
No, I thought I might try walking again.
Tim, can I have a lift up the hospital after?
Yeah.
Tap.
Well?
What?
Have you thought any more about what I said?
Yeah.
Tim, you are making one big mistake.
And how else am I supposed to get the money for Emily's place, eh? Because I'm not going to get it driving some stupid van.
And how are you going to shift it, You can't look in yellow pages under D for drug dealer. You need contacts, people you can trust.
I'll sort it.
And what's Steve got to say about all this?
Nothing.
You haven't told him, have you? No, because you know he'd say exactly the same as me.
Yeah, you better not say anything either.
Tim, don't be a mug. You're way out of your league here. These people are ruthless.
I can take care of myself.
Oh, yeah. You can handle yourself in a scrap. And what good is that if someone comes up and puts a bullet in the back of your head? It could happen, you know. Tim, I am trying to help you.
No, you're not. You're trying to stop me. If you want to help, you give me a name, a number, and set up a meeting.
I've told you, I can't.
Get off to your Lindsay's. I'll do this on my own.
You heard from me, Dad?
No, hasn't he phoned?
No.
Can't be easy getting to use the phone in a place like that. There must be hundreds of them wanting to call home.
What did Christy say he was like yesterday?
He said he was all right, but I mean, you don't know if that's me dad putting on a show to stop us worrying or Christy lying to make us feel better.
Lynn, can I go see my dad?
I've told him no.
It's not up to you.
You're not going?
I don't think it's a good idea, love. It'll only upset you, not to mention your dad.
Oh, please.
Look, your dad wouldn't want you seeing him in there.
Steve's right. Not in a place like that. Where is she?
You can't say her name, you know. She's had to go home.
She coming back?
Yes. She's just got a few things she needs to sort out. Get a car sorted, ask her boss for more time off, check on the house. You're gonna have to eat something, you know.
I know what he'd like. One of his Nin's veg and mince specials.
I'm not hungry.
There's some Christmas pudding and custard for afters.
I said I'm not hungry.
Should have seen him, Lee. Looked a mess. His head's in bits.
Do you think we need something a little bit more Christmassy to make it look like a grotto? What do you like at painting reindeers?
Are you listening?
Yeah.
I'm worried about our Marsh. You don't think he's going to be able to cope?
Oh, we'll be all right. As long as the other prisoners don't get hold of him. God knows what they do to a child killer.
He's not a child killer.
Oh, look, it's the jury you need to convince, not me.
Oh, I'm off the cash and carry. I'm in no mood for him.
It'll look all right when we get some tinsel up and a few fairy lights. And before you ask, no, I won't take it down. I might well bring your Harry and Emma along later. I'm sure Santa would love to meet them. Oh, Merry flaming Christmas to you too.
Oh, this for your Kylie?
Yeah.
I would have thought she'd be more into music and clothes. No, mind you, she'll be getting loads of that stuff off Lindsay, won't she? No, this is a good idea. It's different. And who knows, it might encourage her to see a bit of the world now when she's older. Jimmy, what's up?
No.
Come on, I've known you long enough to know when something's wrong.
Pal, I'm still not sure I should be going to Newcastle, not at a time like this.
Hey, it's Christmas time. You should be with your family.
Yeah, but you and Tim are like family as well. And at the moment, I just think you both need me more than our Lindsay and Kylie.
You go, have a good time. Oh.
And don't be opening it before Christmas morning.
Good, thanks.
I thought you said you were going to get those stores removed. And what's that?
Well, look, there's only one thing left for it, and that's to get the police involved, and I don't really want to do that.
Why not?
Well, it's awkward. I think Ronnie's family and Jackie wouldn't be very happy.
Well, if I'd known they'd still be there, I'd have cancelled and booked somewhere else.
Well, they'll be all right once we get inside.
They'll never let me live this down.
How about I throw in a couple of bottles of free bubbly as a way of an apology?
Or you could try having a word with them again. Oh, please, Max, for me.
Oh, OK.
Oh, thanks, Max. Wow. I'll see you later, yeah?
Well, you'll have to bring your Luke to see Santa.
I promised I'd take him to the grotto in town.
Have you seen the queues? Might as well just bring him here. We're only going to charge a couple of quid with the Prezi thrown in.
I will, yeah.
Have you heard anything about your dad?
No.
Oh, it's not going to be much of a Christmas for yous then, is it? Oh, well. At least the little fella won't know that your dad's missing, will he? See ya. See ya. Merry Christmas.
I want to ask you a favour. It's a big one.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
I want you to close the stall. It's just for today, just one day. See, I've got an important function, you see, and the booking, it could lead to more business, so I want to create exactly the right image.
OK.
What?
I'll close the stall for the day.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
As long as she does the same.
Don't you worry. You leave it to me.
Oh, and I won't pay it for loss of earnings.
You what?
Maxie, I'd be a fool otherwise. Busiest time of the year and all that.
That's blackmail.
Call it compensation.
Okay. Hey, how's it going?
I've got something needed to sell.
What are you doing?
Put that away. You stupid!
Sorry.
Get out of here.
What?
No!
Oi! What's taking so long?
I'm not coming out.
What are you going to do, stay there all day?
That much rum and brandy and that love, you'd be drunk till boxing. Ta-da, now.
Thank you. Hi. Yeah, just through there. Hi. Hiya.
Just don't understand why you went to the wood.
What are you trying to say? Hey, you think he did it, don't you? You think he's guilty?
No, it's just... Well, don't tell me you don't think it was a coincidence him being there.
He never did
Talking
it.
about me dad here.
Yeah, but you said yourself he'd do anything to protect us.
Yeah, and I also said he wouldn't kill someone.
Yeah, but it could have been an accident.
Oh, please stop it.
Maybe you just went there to warn her, to keep her away from our aunt, but something went wrong and things got out of hand.
I've heard enough.
It's possible.
Shut up.
What's up?
Think about it.
Now.
Now see what the two of you have done. Where are you going?
To see Uncle Christy.
Aunt, I'm sorry. Aunt! Who the hell are you?
I'm...
Press.
No. Police. Yeah, but...
What are you doing, hassling us? You've got me dad. What more do you want?
Well, hang on. I'm not hassling you and I haven't got a clue who your dad is. OK?
Well, what are you doing here, then?
Wasting my time arguing with you. How's your leg?
How do you know?
I was here. I thought I told you to beat it.
It's a one-off.
I don't care. Don't want to know.
I'll make it worth your while.
What about a no? Don't you understand?
All the things I've done for you.
You mean the things I paid you to do?
I need the money.
Join the club.
No, I need it now.
Get a grip, Tim. You're losing it.
All right, well, could you set a meeting up then? All I'm asking you to do is make one phone call.
Ho, ho, ho.
Hiya, love. Meet Sancho in his grotto.
All right, Aunt.
Look, I just want you to know that if there's anything I can ever do for you, you'd only have to ask, OK? Good lad.
Yeah. Poor greedy gut scoffs them all.
Thanks.
Listen, Tim. We've got a good thing going here. I put a bit of work your way, a bit of house clearance, a bit of driving. We both earn a few bob. Everybody's happy. Let's keep it that way, eh?
I wouldn't have come to you. I'm desperate.
Look, the police are always turning me over for this and that. I can't afford to get involved in that stuff. And if you take my advice, neither should you.
I'm doing this for my missus.
What, the blonde?
Emily.
Tell me, what's a stunner like that doing with you?
She's in IT. Intensive care.
I'm sorry I didn't know. What happened?
She's getting better, though. Everyone's saying there's no change. No, there is. I can tell. Anyway, she's always wanted a nail place.
Oh, DIY tools in there. Oh, right.
I just want to set her up. Give her something to look forward to. Something to aim for. You know what I mean? And this... That's all I've got. If you won't help me, I'll find someone who will.
Hang on. But just this once. And just because it's you. And for Emily.
Cheers, Ucky.
Hey, don't thank me. It's gonna cost you. Everything's gonna be all right, Aunt. Your dad knows what he's doing. He's not gonna let anyone hurt you. Look, and you mustn't feel bad. He doesn't blame you for what's happened, and he wouldn't swap places with you.
What are you on about?
Aunt, it's okay. I know.
No what?
No one need know what's gone on.
I haven't done anything.
It's our secret. But you've got to promise me to be strong. Your dad wants you to get on with your life and forget what's happened. And you've got to remember, you're not on your own. You, your dad, Jan, me, we're all in this together. We're always going to be there for you.
You stay here, okay?
I'll just go and put the kettle on.
No work today, son?
No.
Tim, you remember? Matt, Nicky's,
Friend. Seen last night's paper? Are you lot any closer to catching him?
Not yet.
Oh, what can it be? Tim.
You'll have gone to ground?
Whose side are you on?
It could be anywhere.
So is that it? You're saying you're never going to find him?
No, he's not.
I'm saying it's going to take time.
And in the meantime, my Emily's in hospital hooked up to all kinds of machines. And he's running around scot-free.
Look, finding him is someone else's job. I've done mine.
Just shoot him and bag him, eh? You shouldn't have stopped at one. You should have shot the lot.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have come.
You know where the door is?
Matt, I'm sorry.
Look, I'm going to be in the bar around the corner for the next half hour. If you want to see me in there, great. If not, I'll understand.
Compliments of the management.
Thanks, Max.
Oh, don't mention it.
No, not just for the bubbly, for the food, for the service, everything. You treat all your customers this well?
Only the good-looking ones. Well, it's safe to say that they're all enjoying themselves.
Yeah, thanks to you. You are a star. However, am I going to repay you?
Oh, well, I'll think of something.
How would you like it if I treated one of your friends like that, eh?
Enid Mace has done his job properly. Emily wouldn't be an Aussie.
You're talking rubbish.
Am I?
Oh.
You were well out of order there, Tim.
Oh, don't you start.
How'd you get on?
What's it got to do with you?
Did you find a buyer?
Yep. Hope you know someone.
How do you think Emily's going to feel if she knew what you were doing? Eh? Making money out of people's misery?
Look, if people want to put coke up the nose, that's their problem. And anyway, it's not as if I plan to make a career out of it. Once I've sold this, that's it.
Oh, is that right? And what happens if you get caught?
I won't.
Prison is full of fellas who say that.
Get off me case, will you? I'm doing this for Emily, for her future. And this is going to set her up in business, give her a fresh start. And if that means taking a few risks, that's what I'm prepared to do.
Oh, hi. I need to borrow half a dozen bottles of champagne.
Yeah, help yourself.
I've got a party on this shelf. They're drinking it like it's going out of fashion.
Ah, thanks. I'm sorry about seeing before.
Wasn't a very good start, was it?
Start to what?
How is Emily?
Different.
You mustn't give up hope.
Oh, do you know how many times I've heard people say that? Oh, I'm sorry.
Now you know why I'm a copper and not a counsellor. It's not every day someone's shot in front of you.
No, and I'm not saying that it doesn't bother me or I don't think about it, but I can't deal with it.
We need to talk about what's happening with Luke over Christmas.
Yeah, fine. Do you want a beer?
Yeah, thanks.
Excuse me. I'll square up with Jackie later, yeah? Where do you think you're going?
It's all right, Max. I'm not after a drink. I just need to use the lav.
Oh, well, I'm afraid that's not possible. The toilets are for the patrons' use only. And as you're not one, and probably never likely to be one, I suggest you go elsewhere.
Oh. How about you have him Christmas Eve and I'll have him Christmas Day and Boxing Day? That way you can get to be there when he wakes up Christmas morning.
Yeah, that's great, thanks. When should I drop him off?
Do you get counselling?
Oh, yeah. But what's to do with handling the stress and trauma of all the flaming paperwork?
That investigation thing?
Procedure. Every time one of us discharges a firearm. You do appreciate that you're having a drink with a man who's under investigation for an unlawful killing.
Matt, what made you come to see me?
Look, if you want the truth, I just wanted to make sure your statement wasn't going to drop me in it at the inquiry. Nick, I fancy you. All right?
OK. Well, I can deal with that too, without counselling.
Hello, love.
You don't happen to have any Christmas puddings, do you?
Hey, is a fish's head waterproof? Not only have I got Christmas puddings, I've got Christmas crackers, fairy lights, tins of shortbread, you name it.
Leanne and Christy have made an effort. Why haven't you dressed up?
At the end of the day, punters are not interested in gimmicks. All they want is value for money. Here you go, love. Fiver.
How much?
Quality doesn't come cheap, you know, Bridge. They may be the finest ingredients, these. Tell you what, as it's you, and only you, don't tell anybody else I did it. 2 for £6. How's that?
I'm giving the lads a treat. I'm making them something special for the tea.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. There you go, love. £4. Look, that reminds me, we're all going round to our Jackies for Christmas dinner, so you're more than welcome to join us.
I'm not quite sure what we're doing yet.
Yeah, well, I'll leave it with you, okay? You know where we are.
Thanks.
Ta-ra, love.
Hi. Where's our Anthony?
I don't know, isn't your own?
So, what are you doing Christmas Eve?
There's a gang of us going out for a meal and then off to a club in town. Look, I know you might not be up to it at the moment, but you're more than welcome to join us.
Oh, I'd love to, but I've already said I'll spend it with Mum and Tim.
Yeah. Well, if you change your mind, just give us a shout.
Oh, thanks, I will.
I was going to get him a Liverpool shirt with his name on the back for Christmas.
Mum's already got you one.
Oh, well, I'll think of something else.
Me and Dad, I got him a new bike.
Look, I'm sorry I couldn't help you out with some more money for Christmas, but work's been a bit slack.
Oh, don't worry. Hey, you can teach him how to ride it without the stabilisers.
Give me 2 weeks, I'll have him doing wheelies.
Well, on second thoughts.
Hey, you can come round to mine Christmas morning and we can watch Luke open his presents.
Thanks, but
Oh, no, it's okay, it was just an idea.
thanks anyway.
What are you doing? Down in the window, letting some fresh air in there.
Give it here, Tim.
No, Tim, I am not going to let you do it.
You won't let it go, will you? You know what it's for, and you just keep on poking your nose in.
I don't want to see you get hurt.
I'm getting that nail bar for Emily. No one's going to stop me. You, not anyone.
What's going on? Get off him! What was all that about? What was all that about?
Nothing.
Oh, it looked like it.
I better get off. I'm going to miss my coach.
Jimmy, you're going nowhere till I find out what's happened.
All right, thanks. No, none of us mates have seen him.
Right, then phone the police.
Where could he have got to?
Well, the poor lad doesn't know what he's doing. His brain's in a turmoil, and you two arguing won't have helped.
It was his fault.
Don't blame me.
You were the one who started kicking off.
Yeah, because you accused me
Now,
that...
stop it, both of you. This isn't going to help us find Anthony.
Hello?
Any time today will do.
I said something about Emily that Tim didn't like.
What?
I called her a vegetable. All right, okay, I know it's out of order.
Yeah, I shouldn't have flew off the handle too.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
Me too.
Right, I better make a move. Merry Christmas, eh?
Yeah. You too. See you when you get back, all right?
All the best.
Have a good one, yeah?
Take care of yourself.
I will.
Hey, I like your dress.
Oh, thank you, Max. Ever the gentleman.
Where did you get it from?
One of the designer shops in Cadman Walks. I don't think they do them in your size.
What's up?
Oh, just can't help thinking about Marty Murray and the way I defended him to everybody. I feel like such an idiot.
Don't be hard on yourself.
Oh, I wish I was more like you. Me? I'm always jumping straight in at the deep end. It's almost as if I'm afraid that any hesitation on my part will be seen as a sign of weakness or something.
Yeah, but I like that about you. That impulsiveness. You remind me of my, second wife.
Oh, no thanks, I've had enough. I'd best be going, actually, before you get me drunk and take advantage of me.
Stay.
Oh, I'd like to, but there are a few things back from Chicago, so... Bye, Max.
Oh, hi.
Why don't you sit down?
I should be out there looking for him.
You've been told the police will take care of it.
don't think he'll do anything stupid to you?
No, not our Anthony.
I'll never forgive myself if he does.
Oh, come on, don't be talking like that. He'll turn up soon.
I didn't mean to do it, Mum. Honest, I didn't. I just... Well, you know what she was like. Scared. But I'm not anymore. I know what I've got to do. I'm gonna make all this mess come to an end. See you soon, Mum.
Merry Christmas! Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everyone!
You don't think he killed himself?
It wasn't my dad who killed Imelda.
Do you know something I don't? No.
I'd love it, but it's hardly going to be merry jingle bells for us, is it?
I'm the quizmaster. Which notorious murderer?
Brookside's back next Saturday, 5 minutes later at 4 o'clock. Celebrate Brookside's anniversary with the new book, 20 Years of Brookside, available in the shops, price $16.99. To order, call 0870 1234 344 or click onto channel4.com/shop. Next today, Las Vegas and Moscow. Worlds apart, but both dangerous destinations for Sydney. In Alias.